I had a strike, bro.
Okay, also, I'm trying a new thing where I'm gonna be doing a stopwatch on my phone while I'm recording, so I can like do laps on my phone just for like moments I need to like edit, just so I don't have to skim through the video as much. Okay. Oh,
Fair
also,
enough.
can you stop throwing
When
around the
you try
fucking
to start
okay,
scrolling.
I'll put away the town cards. Or do we think
Oh,
okay,
boo.
yeah,
I
okay,
don't need them right
we'll-
now, but oh god.
Shame.
But yeah, just stop touching the town cards. That's all I ask. I'll put them up here. I think that's actually a better spot for them anyway.
Oh my god, did he have a name last time?
This is
guy?
literally playing Cultist Simulator, organizing my desk.
Where'd the
Yo,
hunter go?
I'm the
Yeah.
hunter thing.
Boom.
There we are.
Easy.
Okay. So this is the fourth session of a campaign, which does not have a title, but doesn't matter. This is just known as Campaign 1 for now. We'll do a brief recap of the events of last session. Would you guys want me to recap it, or do you guys want to go for it?
I don't know if we remember it. It's been a while.
It has been a little bit since last session, so
I remember
I've got that esoteric knowledge of all D&D, so I know I could go for it, but I do like to hear you guys try to list off what you remember, just to show that you do remember it and stuff.
If you want, you can like start it off, and then we can like.
No, I got this, bro.
Yeah, go for
We
it.
went to a town. The town was completely ravaged with these absolute fucking gremlin boys, and we ravaged them. Bro, me and fucking Thingo went ballistic on two of them, and we full convinced them that they were doing it to each other. Brother.
If you don't mind if I butt in, that was one of my favorite parts of last session when it felt like a scene from a movie like Pulp Fiction. When you walk in there, they're giving these three bandits are giving trouble to this one shopkeeper, and then as Lycan's like intimidating them, Zyobot's like shutting all the windows and dimming the lights with thaumaturgy, and then when Lycan shifts, that they get aggressive, they swing at him. They all basically miss every single attack. But I like to flavor it like you were like parrying all their attacks, or they were just like not connecting, and then each hit you just one shot them. Zyobot just explodes someone's head, and the last guy begs for mercy before you just obliterate him. And then obviously the shopkeeper.
We didn't obliterate. We did surgery on him. Remember?
You're about to say on a grave.
We made him a fucking lobotomite.
Oh yeah, that was it. You banged his head really hard, and then convinced like people outside the bandit manor that they were not good. Now I don't know if I said it last time, but there was. Oh no, I don't think it's important. It doesn't matter. But was that all that happened that session? There was.
No. Then we went up. We went up, and we tried to convince them that we were just like some homeless parents who needed the medicine for the kid. And he just pulls out a fucking fire spell and just roasts them. I'm like, nah, man. Like, we just need some help. And then you just decide to cook them alive. Like, oh my god, Vietnam War, bro.
They weren't giving us the band-aids for our son Nathan's boo-boo, so they had to perish.
Nathaniel!
Nathaniel, that's what it was.
Is he alive?
Nathaniel.
No, he died.
Okay, because I have his token on my desk, and it says Nathaniel, and then I'm like, I forgot. I'm like, who's Nathaniel? And then I hover over his token, and it says Nathaniel lost on his birthday, killed by rabbit. Lol, what a loser! And now I remember that he rolled a nat 1 and then kicked his head off. Oh god, I love that Jip can just. Also, if anyone's seeing this is not Kraren's dad. This is just a meme we had. It is this image that I got sent as a joke. What was it? What else?
Oh my god.
Yeah. Jip's got like super strong legs. And he just kicks everyone's heads off. That's one of my favorite running jokes or just thematics. Real. If your writing gets real and you're green, then yes, that is now Kraren's dad in the law. He is a weird man with a red cap.
Pretty sure I was an orphan. I don't remember, but
yeah, I don't know if you wrote any lore, and if you did, for once I did not read it. But if you want to send me your character's lore, stuff you want to add or change or just stuff like that, I don't mind. If you want some of your character's lore implemented into the story, make sure you also put that in. Or if you just want to be here for the ride, just tell me. I'm okay to try to implement stuff. I'm already implementing 2 of your character's stuff into the world. I won't say which characters.
I wonder who it is.
Yeah, I wonder. It might be my favorite, but you never know. And if you see in the top right corner, my ping is not the best right now. So if they don't hear me, it doesn't matter. You guys will hear me. The viewers, if you're watching this video.
Like, comment, and subscribe.
The
ring the bell notification.
The end of last video was corrupted. So I have not gone through it yet, but I'm going to be editing a shitty little recap of what happened. And what happened was I made the mistake of making my boss walk through a closet and getting gangbanged by 4 people who just bonked him on the head until he died. And then I baby raged, and then the session ended with us after they obliterated the rest of the bandits in their little like manor room. And I think that was it. They're basically like shrouded by the bodies. And dude, I don't know if we did XP, but I don't think we did the XP because I just had to hop off. So I will tell you that now.
I noted myself that we did not.
Thank you. I think I noted as well somewhere that I didn't. Let me check this.
Lying, bro.
100. Okay, so 200 XP split across 4 people. That's 50 XP each. So we're getting closer to level 3. So yeah, you guys can do that now. Yeah, but you're now in. I don't. We can keep this music, I guess. Yeah, you're now in this little like mess hall room. You've just obliterated all the bandits. There's just blood everywhere, bodies everywhere, Sarah everywhere. Inside the little closet is the orc bandit. Blood.
What'd you say?
Face. Sorry.
What'd you say everywhere after that?
For Sarah.
I think you started.
No,
I think you
Viscera. Okay, that makes so much more sense.
Have I been saying it wrong all my life? Is it Viscera or is it Viscera?
Yeah, it's Viscera.
Oh my god!
You and Cooper both actually pronounce a lot of things wrong, so I just don't comment on it anymore.
See, that doesn't make sense though, because he says a lot of things I say, but
yeah, it's
so
definitely because
what was it?
Viscera, right? Is that Viscera?
Viscera.
Because I'm only saying it because
It's a soft E, it's not a hard E.
Okay.
Ah, Viscera.
Okay. It's like how I was always pronouncing Artificer wrong. I'm pretty sure it's Artificer, not Artificer, or it's the other way around. I don't know. I will pronounce it how I want, and if you want to yell at me, yell at me. But I'll stand by what I want. But yeah, you've ended up in this.
Yeah, no.
It better be Artificer, or I'm gonna be pissed.
This place is a mess hall in more ways than one now, and all because of you guys, and you just trashed the place. There was a stairway heading upwards to like offices, I believe. And just more like I think like the bedrooms. I don't know if I said that last time, but that's what is upstairs. So it's up to you guys to do what you will with that information, and I will let you know there is no bandits left in this town. Just to make things a little bit quicker.
Yeah. Alright.
Is there anything noticeable that I can see with a regular perception check?
On the walls are all sorts of weaponry, and a cabinet filled with old medals of the previous, like the actual mercenary band that once owned this place, and they're just all like there. They've all been graffitied on and all sorts of stuff. There is also like a portrait of some proud-looking figure, like a human, but it's the same thing. It's all been graffitied on, like dude all over, and actually it's got vomit on it.
Oh. I ain't touching that shit, homie. That's all.
Yeah, I don't want to go near that.
Yeah, but it could be worth a pretty penny to the right buyer who likes vomit-soaked paintings.
You know what else might be worth a pretty penny? Whatever the fuck is in Bloodspur's pockets.
Oh.
Let's take a quick look.
Okay,
Yeah,
you go through Bloodspur's pockets. Now give me a second. Where's my notes? I have so many notes on my phone for D&D in general. So just finding where this campaign is like its own little struggle, and then finding what I want to find is its second struggle. So in his pockets you do find a coin pouch with 25 gold pieces, and you also find some documents with a stamp on them sealing it. With the stamp itself is it looks like a bloody hand. with a skull in the center, which is what you've gathered now to be like the symbol of this bandit group. It was the same one that the goblins had in the town, and yeah, the same one that these guys have here.
Lads, let's take a look at these documents.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I walk up to the documents, whatever.
Yep.
Let's take a good
You unfold the documents, and written inside is, it looks like that this bandit group has been paid by some other kind of like third-party group to deal with Mr. Haddock, is what it says, to help him on his expedition and reap whatever rewards he finds. It doesn't say really much else than that. It looks like that there's been a few letters kind of like sent back and forth between Bloodspur and whoever wrote this letter, but at the bottom is a symbol of a star with an eye in the center. That's really all the information you can get from the document. There's not much written on it, but it does say that that Bloodspur was paid a considerable amount of money, around 600 gold pieces.
600 gold pieces, huh? I bet that's somewhere in here. How about we take a little bit of a look, lads?
Check
Do
his
some looting.
boots. Check his boots.
Yo,
Check his
is it-
goddamn
is there
You basically like you hit 600 gold pieces, and everyone's eyes like widen, Gyp's ears like straighten up, like money, and then you start tearing off all the clothes of Bloodspur, and you're like, where is it? You take off his boots.
Man.
I was about to mention feet again, and I'm
Oh, no.
it gets worse and worse. It's gonna be so bad because no one knows me and realizes I hate like feet with a passion. But
Oh,
Nah, bro, you lick them up.
You say that.
yeah, I look up all those sweet orc and goblin toes. They have to be green though. Yeah, but you start rummaging through all of Bloodspur's just belongings. You find really nothing on him that you didn't find before. Maybe like a knife or two that was hidden, and a bunch of just weird drawings of just like goblins. Like it seems like he's like a bit of a doodler. But he's
can I take the knife?
Yeah, you can take a knife off him.
I want like a little souvenir. Is that okay, boss?
Yeah, you can just write it down. Just write orc knife. Really, it's definitely a different knife than ones you'd usually find. It's very rugged. It's kind of like a Bowie knife, like big, like almost a short sword, but it's
Nice.
like it's a knife to a orc. And yeah, if you didn't,
Can I also take a souvenir?
what kind of souvenir?
His great axe.
His great axe. Yeah, you can take his great axe.
Yes.
It's a similar thing, or it's not like a standard issue great axe. It's all like rugged, rough. It's got a skull in the center of it, and obviously blood that hasn't been cleaned off.
I definitely can't wield this shit. I'm just gonna like have it.
No, that's fine. And since we're not doing carry away,
I can hold
have
it.
Yeah, Lycan could use it if you wanted to, but he's doing the dueling fighting style, so he wouldn't get any real benefit from it. But
I just
great
be
axes
able
do
to hold it
1d12,
if
I
it's
think.
heavy.
Oh, it's just like not as cool as a great sword. Epic.
No.
What about his subordinates?
Looting all? Are you looting their bodies or?
Yeah.
Yeah, just across all of them, you just got like all sorts of badges and like badges of obviously that symbol I said before, the hand with the skull in the middle. Just all sorts of stuff. There's mainly just like 7 gold pieces total. Not a lot, honestly. And then just like stuff like their personal belongings, like really just nothing really. There's also, you find about 3 pieces of poor jewelry. So for now, just so we don't have to write different types of rings, we're just gonna be using a grading system, just so you can just quick sell stuff in a way. So like it's gonna be like poor, normal, rich, and lavish, which just for like, yeah, selling.
Okay.
Would orc
These
teeth be
badges,
valuable?
can I take?
Sorry, I just see the corner of my screen. Would orc teeth be valuable? No. Orc teeth are the equivalent of just human teeth, but just bigger.
However,
What about ears?
This is not Bloodbath Army.
What about penises?
And even then, orcs weren't even in the Bloodbath Army, so
Oh, well.
ears are not.
Like
Yeah,
wrong species, mate.
You sell like an orc ear to like the Citadel, and you're like, yeah, And they're like, what? And like, just buy it, please.
Yeah.
And like, you're a sicko.
Can I take a few badges? Sorry, boss.
Yeah, you can take a few of the badges. There's
I wanna. Yeah.
There's like 4 of them that haven't been torn in half from the battle or burnt entirely.
Are we talking like little pins here?
Yeah, it's more like pins.
Okay.
Kind of like embroideries in a way. Or like patches.
Yeah, can I walk upstairs?
Yeah, you can go upstairs. Now, give me a second. Now, somewhere on my desk, there is a... is that... this is funny. Me trying to find... Okay, I found it. My desk is a mess, and I have, like, little pieces of paper that have, like, all sorts of D&D notes on them, so it's like deciphering some esoteric knowledge to decipher what I'm reading. But, there is... I'm just gonna wipe this first floor, just because there's nothing of note on it. There we go. There is just a bunch of bunk beds all over the place. Each bunk bed has a chest in front of it. And then I'll just...
sorry to go back, but can I go and cut the head off the orc?
Well, what are you cutting the head off with?
Like his little Bowie knife. I just want to take it back to the townspeople.
You like everyone kind of walked out the room, and then when they someone turns around because they hear like a meaty noise, and you're just like lopping the head off with this huge knife, and then you kind of like hold it up by like their hair, and you get a look at his ugly mug and his fangs popping out of his mouth, and his tongue just hanging out, and just blood just dripping everywhere. And then you kind of like smile to yourself, like, I'm a sick bastard, I guess. But as you do that, Lycan walks upstairs and sees upstairs. There's just a bunch of bunk beds. Each bunk bed's got like a chest of just belongings, and then at the end of the room is what you can assume is Crunchface's office. Just a door to enter.
Oh, is the door locked?
Oh no, the door is not locked.
Oh, let's trot on inside.
Okay, so you're all going to the office?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess.
There we go.
I'm already in there though.
There you go. The office of the leader is disgusting. It's like an animal sleeps in here. The piss stains don't help either, and aid to the putrid nature of it. Amongst the various counters and tables are small piles of gold, a cheap statue, and a portrait of the original leader. There's all sorts of documents just scattered everywhere. The place is actually disgusting. Like, you can tell, he sleeps in here. Crunchface. Like, there's no bed. There's no bed. There's like a little corner that's a bit smellier than the rest of the place, and that's where you can guess he sleeps.
Yeah.
He probably shits in here as well, but you can't tell. It could be mud, it could be shit.
That's enough.
He definitely pisses in here. I wanted that to be clear. He pisses in here, and it smells horrible.
Oh my god.
Who walked in first? That would be Lycan.
Can I do a survival check?
No,
yeah. Can I do a survival check on his piss?
You're doing a con save because you walked in first.
Okay. I've never shown more emotion before.
Yeah, this is your face is like scrunched up. No, you're good. You're able to like resist the smell, but the smell kind of like leaves the room, so everyone else entering it is a bit safer. But yeah, it's almost like a hazard being in here. You can tell only he ever enters. But yeah, as I said, there's just various like just treasures around the room, like gold, a statue, portrait, documents. And there's all sorts of like, same as before, like medals all over, like mounted, and like old like bounty boards of just like all sorts of contracts that have just kind of been left there. But yeah, a lot of the place is just very old. Like you can't really tell, you don't really know when the place got taken over by bandits, but it was definitely like quite a bit ago.
Is there any large storage containers, perhaps, that could fit roughly 600 gold inside?
Not that you could see.
Damn it. In the floorboards. Start tearing up the place like hell.
We're getting this money for the last thing we fucking do.
Yeah, guys, can I just swing my sword into the floor, I guess? I'll just hit it once.
Oh, yeah,
why not?
Hit.
The check. Yes, the check. If he crits, he finds it.
Wait, so are we trying to find 600 gold that's locked in here somewhere?
You believe that the 600 gold in here, like 17?
Yeah.
Yeah, you hit, and you smash a hole in the floor, and then everyone else is upstairs, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
no.
yeah, if you're downstairs, you would just see like a massive hole just get opened up in the ground. Now, because it was like in the center of the room, like near the doorway, everyone has to like step over to get into the place. Lycan's like mad, he's like, where's the gold? Where's the gold? But on the desk is just 35 gold pieces. Yeah, that's just how much gold is just in like the pile. But yeah, there's not far. It's a far cry from 600. Sorry,
Let's take a brief moment to let the pin drop.
Can we check behind the paintings? Maybe any like false walls?
Give me a second.
Give me please, yeah, 600 ping.
Oh, sorry.
Can you hear me, or am I still cutting out?
No, we can hear you.
Oh yeah, your ping's dropped. Oh, it's
Okay.
gone. I'm back up. Oh, it's dropped again.
Yeah, I've got no clue
Okay,
like,
then.
why my ping's so bad. Like nothing's getting downloaded, nothing's getting uploaded. I'm not doing any like crazy processes in the background. No one else in my house is doing anything crazy, I hope. This is my oldest brother. He downloads a lot of illicit pornographic sites. He doesn't download the videos. He downloads the sites. No, that's.
I'm just saying,
He actually owns them.
you've been the most like you've ever heard you in a while.
Oof, that's weird. I haven't been lagging the last 2 sessions. Last 3 actually.
No,
Mm.
it wasn't that bad. This time it's very noticeable.
Okay, I'll actually do a quick
Like,
break.
Just this
Just to see if anything is going on, so I'll be back in like a moment. Sorry, I'm
so there's
back.
35 gold on the table.
Okay, well, so
Yeah.
what we're discussing?
The gold.
The gold.
You were saying that there was stuff on the table.
Yeah, there was
and
35
James-
gold statue as well. The gold statue was it's a moderately paying one. So it's actually like made out of solid gold. It's what looks like a voluptuous woman actually. So it's one that you might not even want to sell. Like eventually gets loading is all I'm trying to say.
Oh, we know. Okay, someone touched that with gloves. We don't know what like Bloodspur's been doing in here.
Yeah, there's also
Can we do like an Arcana check on it?
to determine.
Bro, do I don't want to touch this shit. It's covered in semen. Check. Arcana check on the gun.
Oh no, Arcana check. You never know. You never know.
And
What,
all
that's,
clips
that's
here.
magical. Okay, make an Arcana check to determine if it's magical.
He doesn't know.
You can't discern anything like that. But upon touching it to check for such a thing, you realize that it is slightly sticky.
Oh,
my
stop
goodness.
it!
Wait, you guys are the ones who put it in my head. It wasn't
Nah.
sticky before you said it.
It wasn't sticky.
Can I give it a taste test?
Get me out of here.
Actually,
Sorry, you'll
Sure.
be poisoned.
Jip, your nose like perks up. You're like, no, it's honey, I swear. and you lick, and everyone else is relieved to find yes, it is honey. And he
Oh,
dropped
okay.
it in a bucket of honey that is like near his desk.
Oh, no.
Well, the whole time. Okay, but
Silly
can we-
guys.
So the bucket of honey, is that full of cum though?
I wish.
No.
What is that?
You do an Arcana check on the bucket of honey.
I'm not doing an Arcana check
Why
on
do
the
you-
bucket.
Like, what do you want to make an Arcana check? Do you think cum has some kind of magical property?
Let's do a survival check and see if it's alive.
Ryan,
what
you've
the
clearly never
Egyptians
tasted
believe.
cum before.
No, I have
That
not.
shit magical.
It puts you on a special journey.
Yeah. So what James had said, is there any like false walls or like anything suspicious about any
Yeah,
of like? The
I think you said
paintings
to
that-
check the painting.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
shit like that.
Yeah, you what's it called? You feel around the painting, and you actually like feeling around one of the bottom left corner. You feel a click, and once you like hear the click, you step back for a moment, and the painting slides over to the right to show a safe, a wall safe.
Yeah, a wall safe. Would you say that 600 gold pieces could fit inside of this wall safe?
I'm saying a lot of things could fit
Something
in here.
covered
Like if you crouch down, any of you could fit in here.
Oh, yo, Jip, get in there.
I got you, boy. Wait, where
All right, Zybar, would you like to do the honors and bust open the safe? And by that I mean check if it's locked.
Is it locked?
Oh yes, it is locked.
Is there?
What kind of lock?
It is a combination lock.
A combination.
Okay.
Is there like a forgot password? Have a hint?
Yeah, you like Lycan's like, don't worry, I've seen this before. He pushes everyone out of the way, and like he twists like the knob like a few times. It makes a bunch of error noises, like bad clicks. You know, there's good clicks and there's bad clicks. And then he expects it to say, "Oh, birthday," and then he'd be like, "Oh yeah," but no, none of that happens. Like it just makes a bunch of bad clicks.
Alright, so this desk, does it have drawers on like the inside of it?
It does have drawers, and upon opening up the drawers, there is just a bunch of random documents in there from the previous owners. On the at least the left side of the desk, but on the right side is a bunch of documents from Bloodspur and his bandit group. A lot of the documents talk about just like weird dealings between him and this mysterious person, and you can tell it's the same person from the previous note because it's stamped similarly with a star with an eye in the center. Basically just asking him to threaten and deal with a bunch of people and to keep an eye on a Mr. Haddock.
Okay.
That's our guy! That's our guy!
No way!
Is it dated at all? Like, is it dated?
Dated? There is no date on any of them.
Okay. There is no way Bloodspur remembers the password to this safe. It's gotta be in
Make an insight check, Craren.
Alright.
Wait, can I give him guidance on that?
Oh, yes, you can. You can't give him a pat on the back, and then Craren's like having a big think.
Is that an addition to one before?
Yeah.
Okay, so insight you said?
Yeah.
Yeah, we got that -1, you'll love to see it. So 8 plus 3.
Munching
11.
on an apple.
I am munching on an apple right now.
How's that 11 sounding?
11. So you're unsure if, like you're wondering would Bloodspur even know what's in the safe? Did he even know that the safe existed? Or you're just wondering like, would there be any way for us to get into the safe at all? Like even if Bloodspur did know what's in the safe and put his own stuff in there. But looking at the room, you don't even know. Like you've kind of scoured the entire room a couple times over, and there's no sign of where the money could be, unless it's in the safe.
Has there been any sign of like wear and tear on the safe already?
No. Now you mention that there is nothing. The safe actually looks quite clean.
These never even used. Incredible.
I reckon he doesn't know it
Let's
exists.
take a look at some spells.
But I should also mention, I forgot to mention that amongst Bloodspur's documents there is mention of him dealing with his own superiors. Just to add that in there, that he was appointed here by a superior known as the Blood Axe.
Yeah,
That's it. And even all the notes between him and the Blood Axe are all bloodstained, weirdly enough. It seems like just like needlessly edgy. That's what I'm trying to say.
Oh, I see. Damn, we ain't even gonna be able to get in the safe.
Yeah, I rolled a hit.
Roll hit the safe.
Bro, it's a metal safe. If you crit this shit, you might be able to
roll the hit.
Guidance on that.
You can't guidance.
Oh, he actually did crit it. Oh my god.
Oh my god. you pull out your sword, and you're like fuck a combination. We going manual, and then you actually you stab what's it called, like your sword into it. You don't swing it, you stab it in, twist it around, and then all of a sudden when you pull it out, there's like a nicely perfectly circle hole. You reach in and open it from the inside. I don't know if you can do that with safes, but you can because you rolled a nat 20.
Yeah.
And when you open it up, you are greeted with a pile of gold of only 75 gold pieces, a bunch of cheap jewelry, about 6 pieces of cheap jewelry, and a note from the previous owner, which basically says that they have left that their mercenary group has left the town in search of new fortune, and they're leaving this here for the new owners who have just purchased the place. That is about it.
So there's no 600 gold here.
There was 75. Let's split that.
That would have been too easy.
It doesn't
It
split evenly, so just take the 75 because you busted it open. I'll take the jewelry because I already have some cheap jewelry.
I'll take the 75. Who wants the? I'll give 15 to James because he wanted to search the paintings.
Very good idea, actually.
Thank you.
Professional.
I'm gonna give 5 of that to Jip Kicker first, simply because he was there.
And then Jip will give 1 gold to Craren because yeah, I love you.
Thanks, Chief.
Okay, what's to go from here?
Well, we need to go looking for Mr. Haddock.
Also,
We know how to get there.
for finding the safe and getting into it, you get 25 XP each.
Yo.
Also, for dealing with the bandits in general, you all get another 25, so another 50 XP total each.
Oh, gaming.
A lot of math for my
Just
brain.
because you guys didn't have to deal with the bandits, like that was completely optional. Remember?
Oh, I see.
There wouldn't be an attic there.
No, you're at the top floor.
Okay. So it's just this one room in the top floor?
Yeah, and there's a window behind the desk that kind of outlooks on the rest of the town. That's about it, though.
Can we look down? Can I look at the window down the rest of the town to see what?
You're looking at the town. You kind of see like a crowd's like looking. Oh, no, not really. Not many people, but people are looking at the aftermath of the battle, all sorts of stuff. A bunch of people are just really concerned, just wondering just if the bandits are dead, if they're gonna enact revenge on the rest of the town.
Can I open the window and hold the orc's head, like out?
You throw open the window. It's a bit crusty for some reason. You hold the orc's head out and you let out a yell. A bunch of the town folks, a bunch of the vendors, in fact, look out the window of you screaming, and they all start cheering. Yeah, the bitch is dead. The bitch is dead. Dead. You're holding the head of Margaret Thatcher. No, but yeah, no. Everyone's excited to see that you've dealt with it. And they all kind of start going about their day now and clearing off, and you peek back into the office.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Right. Job well done, lads.
Nice.
Okay.
Let's head back.
Wanna ditch this place, head out to the market? I got some shit to sell.
Yes, sir.
Alright.
Let's leave this heckin' place.
Yeah. Hopefully no one trips down the stairs and dies. Nothing interesting
you all
happens.
head out and you leave the place.
Yes.
A bunch of cowardly guards kind of approach you and ask, although did you deal with them?
What's this?
Did you, like, a bunch of guards kind of approach, like, asking, like, did you kill all the bandits?
Are they asking? I thought you asked.
Of course we killed the bandit.
Yeah, no.
Who do you take us as? Of course we killed them.
Heroes, of course. We just... So, I feel bad. There's only 3 of us at the town guard. We could never stand up against them. They'd threaten us. We're only here to deal with anyone else who'd commit crimes, just not them.
Anyone else? Alright, well...
See, they'd threaten our families. But... Thank you, that's all I was saying. We'll clear up this mess. We'd reward you if we could, but we've got no money. The town's poor, you see. All the money in the town is with the bandits, wherever they take it. Their leader comes by every now and then to collect their money, and all I ask is if they were to show up, would you protect us again?
Would you help us this time?
We'll try, but you'd have to deal with them for good. Just because I fear what their leader is capable of.
Can I grab one, like, by the shirt and be like, you better goddamn help us next time?
Yeah, you grab the one you grabbed last time, earlier, who you were yelling at for being a drunk, and make an intimidation check.
With inspiration. I got inspiration.
Yeah, you all start a session with inspiration, obviously.
I used my inspiration on that. Fuck that.
That one.
I was gonna say, you're on that 20 before, on that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, you grab this like officer with enough strength to sober him up, and you yell at him with enough conviction to convince him. His eyes kind of like filled with a bit more confidence now. He goes, yes, of course, we'll fight, we'll defend our town. In fact, we'll send word to Bright Bay. We'll try to get more and more officers to protect this town. This is our town, after all. This is File. This is ours. We should do better to protect it from such banditry. You're right. Thank you. I'll put down the bottle. I'll drink less. And then he keeps.
That's like a revelation.
You basically shook out all these bad qualities out of him.
Wow. Do you have a name? What's your name?
Motivational speaking.
My name is.
What is your name?
My name is Turvin.
Turvin. I better see you.
You know
on the
what?
And I have 6 pages of backstory. Would you like to hear all of it?
Perhaps another time, Turvin.
No. Everyone
maybe
always says that.
For the time being, Turvin, however. Now you see, we're starting to like this town. It's got a nice feel to it.
Yes.
I got your lore. You're a god.
This manor here, it was just vacated of its former occupants now, wasn't it?
Yes.
How about we take it off your hands?
Well,
Consider a reward for our deeds.
I don't really see an issue in that, but you see the previous owners, I don't think they're alive anymore. They sold the place to some merchants guild, but they haven't been here in at least a year. But you can have it for sure. Just if the merchants do come up with a deed saying they own it, all I ask is that you vacate it. Just think of yourselves as temporary owners, I guess. How does that sound?
We got a place to squat.
Yeah. Dudes, we just got a crib.
Yeah.
Yo, no more inns, lads. We can save 5 gold.
Worth.
But weirdly enough, yeah, the guards were actually gonna clean up all the bodies as well, just as like a thanks. But all I ask is don't sleep in Bloodspur's room. You might get some diseases you don't even know of.
I don't think any of us are paladins. We ain't on that shit.
So what's the go from here?
Go.
Alright.
So you see about the rest of the town. Can we get the cards laid back out? Sorry.
Oh, they're at the top left corner of my.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, so I think it's better spot to put them all here, so it's not on the battle board.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
So that was the mansion we were at.
Yeah, yeah. So you guys own the mansion. Now, can I change the color of the cards?
Yeah.
What if I?
I'm sure they're like imported images. Yeah.
Oh damn! I love it when you can change the images, the color.
That's alright.
Okay.
You're gonna make it like green or something.
No, yeah, I was gonna like change its color to show that you own it, but
I got this.
you guys own a building now.
Nice.
I
I dibs the biggest room.
It's basically
Like
just
3 rooms.
like there's 3 rooms and one of them's a dormitory.
I don't dibs the dormitory.
Bro, I ain't going to the office, so.
Wait, there's 3 rooms and there's 4 of us.
Well, it's got bunk beds and shit. Like there was like 18 bandits living there, chief.
Yeah, I'm a woman, so I don't really. I think I should get dibs.
Yeah, it's 1 room. Where are you gonna sleep? What's your plan?
Top bunk.
Real.
So there's at least a bunk bed for each of you.
Yeah, no, we'll be right. We'll be right.
Yeah. So so what are you doing now?
Can we go back to the town? Like, can we go back to the store owner first? I want to go back to the store owner.
Yeah, we'll head that way.
I'm getting rid of my temp HP. I don't know why it's there.
Yeah, we'll head towards.
Yeah. So yeah, you went to the general store. He's just about to clean up the bodies from the last incident, and he's kind of smiling to himself. I can't believe you've killed all the bandits. Just wow. I'm sorry I was giving you trouble earlier. I just didn't think it could be done. What was it? Was it like? Was it hard? How many of them were there? What about their leader? What happened?
It was really weird, actually. It took us like 2 turns.
Yeah.
Wow, it seems like the DM didn't plan well.
Your gods had no chance.
Well, thank you. Well, the guards are just drunks and lazies, but I hope such an event will help them do better. I pray that no more bandits come and ravage our town. We aren't the best at defending it, as you can see.
Foreshadowing.
I'm sure you'll be fine from here on out.
Thank you.
So please stop destroying my dice. I'm
Just,
gonna cry.
well, if you need any supplies, I'll be happy to give you some at a discount. But
Yeah, like what?
well, I don't know if you need food. I'm happy to restock your food for as long as you want.
Yeah, yes, please.
Then,
Bins no longer expended.
And I'd also like to have a short rest.
Oh, we're gonna take a long rest, don't you worry.
Okay.
I'm 1 foot in the grave.
Oh yeah, give me some food.
of course. Actually, and he pulls up a box and puts it on the counter. It's a bit dusty, and he brushes off all the dust. and when he opens it up, he hands each of you a health potion each. Yeah, I've been saving these for an emergency. They're strawberry flavored actually. This should heal up any kind of damage you've taken. What else?
Red juice.
I think that's it. I don't really have much else to give. As you can probably tell, we're we're a poor town. We don't have much to give, and we don't really have much for offer. But try the marketplace maybe. There's all sorts of traveling people coming in and out all the time. This is near Bright Bay after all.
That sounds like a plan. We headed to the market, lads.
Yeah,
let's
thank
have
you.
No, don't do Jai, please. No, don't do it. Don't do it.
What's he doing? What's he doing?
He's gonna drop the auto roller on my dice.
What happens? I actually want to know what happens. Oh. No. What if you flip it? What if you flip it?
Oh,
Damn.
I got excited. I was like,
I was excited too. For a second.
I was like, is it gonna be like dividing by 0? like my monitor turns into like a black hole. It like sucks me in.
God. Oh no. Now you are fucking name.
No, you're in
Baron.
Oh no.
He was forced to play.
I reckon if I got put into this D&D campaign, the first thing I'd do is get the fuck out of this town. And I'd be like, I want to go to someone that's actually like safe.
Nah, bro, we chilling here.
But yeah, so you head into the marketplace now. So you can see that there is mainly all sorts of like food vendors. There is a store dedicated to just like wine, weirdly enough. But most notably, it seems like a bunch of travelers have came in and set up like a bunch of stores. It's like a group, like a learners group. I'll grab a card for it to put it down. Where is it? It is a store for education. So, yeah, there's all sorts. So there's like a martial educator, a linguistics educator, a skill educator, but there is no magic educator. So this is all homebrew, keep in mind. So you can learn martial techniques if you wanted to. You can learn languages if you want to, and you can learn new skills. Like the basics. That's all if you want to.
That's pretty funky.
But there is also a traveling merchant who's also aligned with these like weird characters. This education group who set up like a store of assorted random items.
Can I rock up to this traveling merchant?
Of course.
Chat him up?
Zyabart, what are you doing? Just curious.
Linguistics. Can I go up to like one of them? Like any one of them?
I was just gonna say that the priest from the temple actually
Jai.
comes out with open arms, kind of like approaching you. He gives you a hug, and he goes, I can't believe you've dealt with all the bandits. I just got word. You're a true saint, a true hero, a beauty of our word. Well, I'm just shocked. Our patron, our god, he's told me to give this to you as a sign of goodwill. And he hands you a it looks like a bottle with like a pipette, like a pipette lid, like it's kind of like eye drops, like iodine in a way.
Yeah.
He goes, it's a way to enhance your divinity, your pure magic. Just drop into the gem in your hand and feel a new power rush through you. I was told to give this to someone truly virtuous, a real hero, and I'm glad I've come across someone like you.
I've got something for you too, actually.
Yes.
I'll give him the head.
Oh,
our god told me to give you this. Apparently, it's some sign about the corruption of this world being defeated or something, my friend.
Well,
there's the telling fibs.
I'm sure there'll be a use of this. Yeah, I'll.
Yeah. It's just an offering, you know. Like
he
just put it.
He kind of like grabs it. He's like holding it as far away from himself as he can, like in the air, and it's like dripping blood as he turns around. I guess I'll be seeing you. Feel free to stop by any time. I'll try my best to have some all sorts of gifts for you. It'll be great. And
thank you, brother. Thank you.
He goes over to the temple and everyone's looking at him weirdly. Him holding this orc's head. Some people are kind of cheering at him for holding such a hideous visage.
Damn.
the droplets. Do you want to drop them into your gem in your hand?
Yeah. I'll take him.
It's like on the opposite side of his room.
Wait, Ryan. Sorry to metagame, but is this like a permanent boost, a temporary boost? Like, what is this?
This is a permanent boost.
Ah, yes.
Okay.
Surely
so.
it's spells.
Hmm?
Surely, don't worry. Just go.
No. Okay, so for dropping these in, James, your spell save DC will permanently be increased by 1.
Oh.
That's big. Like,
Yeah.
So I'll show you the terms on your sheet. So see your sheet here. So if you click on this, so you see this. If you click on this one in the corner, you just go 1. Now it's 14.
So so every time I do my attack,
like Toll of Death.
Yeah, Toll of Death. It's gonna be even better now.
Like I just imagine like the arc reactor in Iron Man, it goes from a circle to like a triangle.
Yeah, it's like that. It's like you drop it in, and what color is the gem, James?
I was gonna go like it started off green, but like I kind of want a blue tint to it now.
Yeah, yeah, like you drop it in. It's like when you drop food dye in like water, and like this like cloud of like color just kind of starts taking over like the gem. And it's now like half like blue, half green now, and it's kind of like the colors like fighting each other for dominance. Everyone else, what are you going for?
I was heading over to that traveling merchant.
You approach the traveling merchant. It is a dwarf, and a very eccentric one at that. He has a pink beard, obviously dyed by himself. He's bald. He's got a beer belly, and when he sees you approaching, he can tell you're a traveler. How can I help you? How can I help you?
I gotta say, I love the fit, the drip.
Yes, and he like shows, like he stretches out his suspenders he's wearing and lets them flick back onto his his chest. I am a traveler, and I sell all sorts of goods for men like you. You are a traveler, correct?
Yes, I am, and I'm sure you have an incredible amount of interesting wares.
I do.
Over this guy screaming, can I like walk up as well?
Yeah. Like upon hearing him scream, like your ears perk up, and you're like, "This is really annoying. I have to check out what this is." And you approach, and he sees you as well. Another weirdo! Come over!
Excuse me?
We're all weirdos here. Don't see it as an insult. It's a good thing. It means you're not one of those peasants, those degenerates. You're a good one. And all like the townsfolk are like looking at him with like weird eyes. Clearly, no one's gone to his shop, and maybe that's because they're weirdos and peasants. You never know. It's all.
They're just not good enough.
Just not good enough.
They don't understand what this man's putting forward.
Tell me about yourselves. I like to gift but I like to personalize my items based on the person.
And what do you mean?
I'm a real big fucking fan of fire.
You look like a homeless pyromaniac. Is that right? A homeless pyromaniac.
That's about right, my friend. Yes.
That's about right. Are you let me think, a pyromancer?
That's correct.
And he turns around. He goes all back and forth throughout. He's like a little cart that has all these items in it, and he rummages through and he pulls out a large red seed. He goes, "Look at this," and he holds it by its root. This is a fire seed. Very, very yummy, if you ask me. I've never tried it, but it's been said this will enhance the powers of a pyromancer. How does that sound?
Sounds pretty fantastic, my friend. What would it take for you to give this up?
200 gold pieces.
See, the problem we've now run into here is that that's a lot of gold.
It is a lot of gold, but this is quite the item. It will enhance your powers, as I said. And this is no snake oil. I assure you, this is its purpose. In fact, I've sold quite a few of these to pyromancers in this area.
Well, I don't doubt you. You silly seem like a learned man. You'd never make that kind of error of selling.
No, because I know you'd eat this in front of my face and yell at me if you didn't feel the effects. I've learned my lessons. I don't swindle my customers anymore.
But you see, I don't have 200 gold, but what I do have is 75 gold, 18 cheap jewelry, 7 cheap gems, and a great axe.
So, you're looking to sell items?
Correct. Let's do some math.
Let me see. And you dump the pile of jewelry onto his table while Ryan searches for the prices he wrote.
Reasonable.
Talk about a metagame.
Sometimes you're just gonna throw in some fourth wall breaks.
How much jewelry was it?
18 cheap jewelry.
18 times 2, because they're 2 gold each.
Wow. Incredible. I'll take that.
Money.
Oh, what is it? Was that 30? No, 40? Wait, 18 times 2. 46, right? 40. Yes,
Wait,
46.
18.
36, Chief.
36, sorry, my brain is just like expanding in weird ways that don't make sense.
I got you.
Yeah, so
Alright,
he trades you, yes, 36 gold for all sorts of jewelry. I'll find a buyer for it. I definitely will. Maybe I'll sell it to a wizard who will enchant it and I'll make a true profit of it. But I thank you. I'm always looking for all sorts of jewelry, gemstones, and artworks, you know.
Gemstones, you say? Like 7 cheap gems, perhaps?
7 cheap gems, Cheap gems, yes, the ones that look like glass. I'm willing to buy those as well. How many did you say you have?
7.
7. That'll be, let me think, 21 gold pieces. How does that sound?
You know what, my friend? That sounds fantastic.
Of course. And he takes the gemstones off you and hands you the pile of gold. I love buying objects. It makes me want to sell them later, and I love making money.
You love buying objects. You know, I've got another object for you might like to buy.
No.
That sounds awesome.
You truly tease me. Let me know.
I whip out an orc great axe and slap it on the table.
Whoa, where were you hiding that at?
You don't need to ask these kinds of questions.
Well, it looks heavy. I'll give you that. What about? The best I can give you is a gold piece.
Surely we can bump that up to 2 gold pieces.
And he gives you a look. He gives you a look, like a look he's practiced. Like,
Here we go.
He's done this before.
He's done this before. Like, this is the art of the deal right now. You see, a great axe is worth 30 silver pieces. Me charging more than 30 silver pieces is it's a bit of a downsell, you see here. But since this D&D party doesn't use silver pieces, the best I can sell you is 1 gold piece for a great axe.
You know, my friend, what did you say your name was?
My name is Serok.
Serok?
I know, not a dwarf name, but it's a name.
Don't worry about it. Sometimes you're just gonna throw a name out there, I get it. You know what, I'll take it. I'll take that 1 gold. I'll take that.
No worries, and he grabs the axe. For a dwarf, he can barely lift it though, which is what you find kind of humorous, kind of sad at the same time. And he puts it behind his desk.
Apparently, without issue.
Yeah, no, he's probably weaker than you are. He's a bit scrawny.
Oh god.
Now, what else?
I'm afraid that's all I've got. Lycion, you want to chop me some cash?
Wait. I do a massive people's eyebrow as he like takes in the great axe, and I go, weapons, you say? And I raise like a single eyebrow. I'm like leaning in without bending my legs, and then I like open up my like cloak.
Oh my god, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I read it completely wrong.
Oh.
You're lucky. He hands you 30 gold pieces. I read GP as SP. Sorry, the font looks like an S kinda, that's why. And I'm meant to be wearing glasses, so yes, he hands you 30 gold pieces. But I would generally do it less, but because I made you that mistake, he's selling it to you full price. He's buying off you full price.
Even better. I pull in even larger people's eyebrows as I know that I'm about to swindle this man. I open up my cloak and I show him that I have 3 scimitars just chilling in my cloak, and I go, "Would you like to buy them?"
And he has a look at each one, and he goes, scimitar. It says, there's always a buyer for such cheap weaponry. I'll buy it off you for 10 gold pieces each.
You've got a deal, Mr. Man.
Of course, and I'll be sure to sell these to people who won't turn out to be enemies, like those bandits you just got them off. But
it's inconvenient that the only people that use scimitars are like bandit class enemies.
No bandits, goblins. Actually, now that I think about it, only really the cheap underlings of forces tend to use such shitty weaponry.
Terrible. Curved swords.
Curved
Incredible.
swords. Yeah, and he hands you 30 gold pieces, I believe.
Mm-hmm. I don't have much else. I just like lightly tap his arm, but I put a little bit too much weight into it and it jostles him back, and I turn around and I put one hand up and I go, I'll see you later.
And you walk away.
I walk away.
Can I get some gold light going?
What?
Can I get some gold?
Gold?
Yeah.
Do you think I own gold? Yeah.
Can I get 38 gold, chief?
And,
You can.
I promise I'm good for it.
Only if you do the math.
Can I just? I'll go over. I'll give you the gold.
Yeah, you head over now. You see this kind of commotion between the two.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I was about to give the gold. You
Also, what about you, Jip? What are you doing? What are you doing?
I'll do the math for you 1 second.
What am
I think
I
I'm-
doing? I don't know. What am I doing?
128?
You'll have 112.
Wait, how much gold did you say?
Oh, I'm about to say.
I need 38 gold.
Okay, that was literally the amount. I had 138. I will go down to 100 gold.
You know what? Good man.
I take my gold back, lol.
Fair.
No, you hear that you don't need to give him as much money, so you just don't give him money.
Dude, I had like all the money like in my hand, like ready to drop it, and Zyabart literally just like beats me to it and
Just,
drops
like,
it in his hand.
Kobe's that shit.
I'm
Is
just
it
like,
all
and I
money
look
you
up.
made
in real life?
off the injured, the infirm.
I look up. Zyabot's just like got like the happiest look on his face that he's being able to like
Her
give
face.
his money away. Isn't that what I said?
No.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Like yeah, so like the happiest smile ever on her face, and I just shrug and I'm like, alright, calm, I'll just...
Honey.
Yeah, and I walk away.
Alright, my pink-haired friend.
Yes,
Let's talk about that fire seed.
Now, what did I say it was worth before? 200?
200 gold.
You are a kind man, doing business with me, talking to me. You have friends who I assume will do more business with me. See, I'm traveling around all the time, and I assume we'll meet again. So, I'll cut you a little discount, 180 gold pieces.
180 gold pieces? My sir, you're too kind.
Of
I'm
course,
gonna-
I'm a man. I'm doing business. I pray you'll do more business with me later. You know,
Surely,
So,
I will absolutely come
little
back
deficit now will be a boon later.
here. A good investment. I like that. I like that ideology. I'll take that seed off your
And
hands.
he hands you the fire seed.
Alright, so do I just like whole hog this shit? Do I bite it?
You literally just like so you meant to you crack it open and you drink the liquids inside.
Alright, let's get to it.
And it as you're doing it, right?
Yes.
As you crack it open, you hold it above your head, and a bunch of like orangey, fiery liquid like pours down your throat. It burns.
Is it spicy?
It's like whiskey in a way. Like it like burns like your throat. It but it kind of like
Double.
fires you up in a way. You feel like your eyes like light up. Your body feels different, and as you kind of like produce like a small flame, you see that it's a lot bigger than you intended. You have okay. This
Yeah.
is the big one, Crone. This is like a big one. Okay. You have +1 to attack rolls, spell DC, and damage spells. So damage to any attack that involves fire.
Yeah.
And by any attack, only cantrips.
So not anything that involves fire.
What you have produce flame, firebolt.
no, because you said anything that produces fire, and then you
that
said
that
not,
has
no,
cantrips. That's a cantrip. I meant.
that makes sense. That makes sense. I get you.
Yeah, I
I'm not
worded it
complaining.
really weirdly.
That's very good. Thank you very much.
Now, and then he butts in. Now, you're a beginner pyromancer, I assume.
Well, apparently, according to the leveling system, yes.
All I ask is don't eat another fire seed so soon, or in fact, you'd have to get a stronger one. Eating one of a similar size and power. What's the word I'm looking for? One of similar like efficacy will not give you much effect. In fact, it would be more of a deficit. So you'd best look for something better if you're looking to improve yourself.
I understand. So I need to wait like, I don't know, like 10,000 XP before considering... assuming that we had some kind of system to employ progression. through
Yes, if there was a progression system, you'd have to wait a few levels. Now, seeing that you had to struggle to get all that money, I assume you're not buying much else.
I am broke now. But
That's
thank
all-
you for the seed.
But and he hands you a a ring with a black gem in it.
Oh.
And he goes, no, just hold on to this. I can't explain much else, but just hold on to it. It's a gift between merchants, if you know what I mean. Just keep it on you, and if any of you or the rest of your group were to meet another traveling merchant, just show them this, and business will be business.
See, it's a business card. Wonderful.
Yes.
Thank
There's
you,
a little
sir.
bit more to it, but as I said, I can't explain until you've done a bit more business.
I understand.
Now, what else is everyone doing?
Can I like do a 360 and like have a look around? Like, where actually can I go again?
So there is there's like a linguistics teacher, a skill teacher, and a martial teacher.
And which one did Craren just go to?
You just went to a merchant.
Oh, okay.
It's a part of like their like band of like merchants.
Oh. Damn, I don't know where I should go, to be honest.
Can I go to the linguistics teacher?
Yes, you can.
Yeah, we'll let
Yeah,
Cyborg.
you walk in and it's just like a tent and there's like a half elf, and he has like a bookshelf just filled with all sorts of like books of different kinds of languages. He greets you and asks, "How can he help?"
Yeah, buddy. Before we were meant to read a note, but none of us spoke the language. You wouldn't happen to know what language that was, and if you could teach it to me, friend.
Just because I'm a little bit forgetful, is this the note you found of the goblins? And if it is, which goblin did you get it off? Just because it's a few. My notes are a bit of a jumble.
I would answer you. I have the paper, but I have no idea.
Okay, okay.
But it is goblin paper. That's all I know.
Okay, so it's definitely goblin.
Wait, wasn't there like a map or something that was in code?
So
wasn't
there? You got
there?
a map in Draconic, and then you got the goblin note. I'm
Yeah.
assuming you got the goblin note from the goblin cave,
Draconic.
right?
Wasn't that the one we couldn't
must have been
read
from
because we
cave.
couldn't read Draconic?
Yeah, we can't read Draconic and we can't read Goblin.
Yeah, I don't. Honestly, the goblin doesn't worry me as much as the Draconic. How Draconic, my friend? I just kind of look at him like Draconic with like a half smile,
Yeah,
half
and
like shrug.
he says that if I am to, it depends on how much you want to know. If you want an easy language translator, I have books for about 150 gold, around that price range. You'll be able to learn any kind of written language, but only if you spend a great deal of time translating it.
You don't translate yourself, do you? Friend?
Oh, of course I can translate myself, but for a minor price of around 5 gold pieces.
But so, I've got this note.
I run into the tent and like hand it
I
to
know.
my ego.
I want imagine I use like thaumaturgy to be like, hey,
Like shouting out in front of the entire town.
You can do it. You can do it.
Oh, right.
5 gold. 5 gold.
What the fuck do you want?
And then you
Come on,
walk in with like
over
holding
here.
like the goblin note.
So you want the Goblin or the Draconic? Pick one, or both, I don't care.
Oh wait, it's 5 gold each. Let's go both.
Alright, here you
10
go.
gold.
Bye, I'm leaving. I take them.
And so was it you were dealing with the you're handing him the goblin note to translate?
Yeah. Wait, you said like 5 gold pieces each.
Oh, for each individual like.
Yeah. Can I hand him 11 gold and give him both?
11? Wow, a tip.
Oh wow,
Yeah.
you give him a tip. So is this for the map as well?
Yes.
Yeah, this is for
Draconic
like
map.
Draconic and the thingo.
Okay. For the goblin note, he begins reading it out. He says that the note describes that the goblin's job is to capture any kind of supplies that they can from travelers in the town that are inside the stables of Ricketts. None are outside. Any kind of supplies that are in the stables of Ricketts to slow down Mr. Haddock's supplies from getting into town closer. But it also has that stamp. You couldn't see it before, but seeing it translated now, it's a bit easier to see. It has the the star with the eye in it again, and next to it you read a title for it, The Stars of Wonder. But it's basically just saying to just slow down any kind of supplies that are coming into Ricketts.
Yeah.
That could potentially help Mr. Haddock. That's really it.
Okay. And the draconic map.
And the draconic map, it labels a bunch of sites across the wildlands in the local area, all sorts of draconic tombs and temples, stuff like that. A common name is mentioned a lot, Malsphere, but you don't really know what that means.
How do you spell that?
M-A-L
Yeah.
S-V-I-R.
Okay.
But on one particular one, you kind of know now is the one Mr. Haddock has gone to. It is labeled Stone Scale Tomb, and there is a symbol for an egg, like above it. Yeah, but you can't. But like now that it's been just translated, there's a bunch of like subtext which describe exactly how one would get all the way up to the path to get all the way to the mountain, to the top of it, to get to
the path.
tomb. Yeah, there's a path. Before you had no clue how you would get up there without the help of a hunter.
Strange. We happen to know one.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Before, I think you agreed before that he would take you there.
Yeah.
But now you have the map fully translated. You've got like a really good understanding of how one would get there, as well as the location of a few other draconic tombs.
You know, some side quests. We might hop into them at some point. What's going on?
I low-key want to go back to that merchant to see what he has to say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Was that all you wanted to get translated, or did you want to buy any like translator books? Or like language teaching books?
Not really. They're a bit expensive, and I could just go to him.
All right. Yeah, you.
I thank him for his time.
He thanks you as well, and he actually throws you 2 gold pieces for being so generous to give him an extra one.
What a hero!
I don't. I've learned languages my entire life. Making money off it is less of a main feature and more of a side one. But I thank you for your honesty and your generosity. Enjoy.
I bless him. Praise on.
He holds up a green crystal with a leaf on it and utters a prayer in Elvish and then waves you off. Okay, you head back to the merchant Lycaon, and he's happy to greet you.
Yeah.
Oh, how can I help you?
I got like a really smug look on my face, and I go, I see you just sold something to one of my, what do I even call you? A workmate. One of my mates. One of my friends.
One of your fellow weirdos.
Co-workers.
Yeah. One of my workers. I'm interested in what that was.
It was a fire seed. You see, deep underground, there are fires that rage on for all eternity. Fires that will rage on after me and you are gone. And when they touch the roots that reach far deep below, they generate fruit known as fire seeds, and the liquid inside could make someone breathe fire. They just all sorts of power inside of them. But the one I handed him was not a very strong one, but they're hard to come by. But there's a lot of pyromancers in the wildlands, so I'm sure to stock up on them whenever I'm in Bright Bay. But yes, that's why I sold for him. Were you looking for an items that would benefit yourself in a similar way?
Yes, I am.
I love blood.
And he looks at you for a couple seconds. You're one of those Order of the Lycan, aren't you?
Yes.
Yes, it's not hard to tell when a shifter is walking around with a dark look in his eyes. Now, all I ask is that you don't give me any trouble from your cult, I should say. But I do have something, and he holds up, as Marcus said, yes, a vial of blood. It seems like it's got like some kind of like energy swirling inside of it.
Whose is this?
Whose blood is this? I could not tell you. But I have been told that it would influence the curses that you apply onto others. A similar price, 200 gold pieces.
Fix your mic.
Hey, shut up, bro.
200.
Yes.
Nothing.
Is there
Hey,
anything?
you know what? I'll give you a similar deal as the one before. 180 gold pieces.
180. I like your deals, but unfortunately, I really want this vial of blood that you have, knowing that you have it, and I just don't have the funds for it.
Well, we could do a loan.
I was going to offer a loan, or perhaps there's anything that I could do for you, anything that you need settled.
Other than a loan, nothing else. I trouble he points at what's it called? His friend who's like the martial trainer. He goes, he can deal with any kind of problems I have or such. I don't think any you like. I would rather deal with something like a loan.
Okay, I'll loan it to you. You can loan it to me, right?
Yes, and he says, so just you want me to loan all of it, the 180 gold pieces?
Yes.
Now you must pay this back.
All of so the one I need to. So I'm paying with 150.
So you're paying him 150 in your loan. You want
yeah,
a loan?
I'm paying. Actually, can I pay him 150? Oh, I have 150. Yeah, I'll pay him 150.
Yeah, and then ask for a loan of 30.
Yep.
Yes,
with
of course.
interest, I'm assuming.
Now, you're gonna have to pay me back within 3 days.
And where will you be?
Shake on it.
Yeah, I'll shake on it.
As you shake on it, you don't feel anything like Count, but Kraren, you kind of instinctively put the ring around your finger before, not really realizing, and you kind of feel it tighten for a second, and the black gem kind of like changes to a light purplish color. And you hear a voice in your head, the debt has been made.
Like on God, brother, if I lose a finger because you took out a loan, we're gonna have some problems.
Who is this guy?
And he hands you the vial of blood.
I obviously don't know that this has happened yet. Okay. Just in case, I'm going to drink this right in front of you.
Yep.
Do I drink it?
Yeah, you drink it,
and
shit. You now have 1 extra blood curse usage.
Oh wow.
That's your.
I have 2 curse of bindings. That's PogChamp.
Okay. What about Jip? You've been a bit quiet for a while. Sorry, it's going a bit. This is just all like downtime kind of stuff. What were you doing? I'd like to do a view now, just because I want to keep you entertained.
I have no idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is kind of brokey as well. What happened to your cash, bro?
What's that guy's name again?
Well, that guy's name? Serok. Serok.
Serok.
This town's too expensive for me, bro.
You had more money, didn't you? What happened?
I bought my health potion a while ago.
Oh, yeah, you did.
I did too.
Yeah, you can't take any of the money from the bandits.
I think we've done a good bit of merchanting for the day. We can take a long rest and then head into the progression. Talk to the hunter, head out the mountain.
Oh, wait. Can I speak to that merchant again quickly?
Yeah,
and just ask him a quick question. You mentioned something about the marshal.
Oh yes. So what about him?
You saying that he can beat me?
Well, no. I said that he can deal anything that I need.
Like, what does the marshal look like? Like, what race is he?
Yeah, where is he?
He is a he is a lizard folk. So he's like a big lizard. He is around 7 feet tall, and he just covered head to toe in all sorts of weaponry, wearing medium armor, like leather with all sorts of chainmail on him. He's got scars across his face. He's missing an eye, and in fact, he's actually missing a hand, and his hand is like a prosthetic. He looks like he's like, if you guys have seen a battle too, he's seen a battle 100 or 1,000, like anywhere between that range. He has probably killed more men than you've seen in your entire life.
Can I?
And his movements are slow and jagged. Like he doesn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I literally do you point towards him, or he just describe this to me?
Oh, sorry. What's that again?
Like is he in this town? This guy?
No. He's like around the marketplace, like in his own like tent, like kind of teaching. He's like showing like a few peasants like how to swing a sword.
Oh, okay.
Can I go over there?
He'll eat
With-
you if he beats
with,
you. It ain't worth it.
Can I go over there with what's his face?
Yeah,
Andrew?
Like, yeah. Okay, yeah, me and Zybot are gonna walk to
head over.
the marshal.
And just being within like a certain range of him, you kind of feel like this uneasy presence. Like you just feel like uncomfortable. Like you get like a massive chill down your spine. And when he looks at you, the feeling just gets a bit worse. And he speaks. Weirdos, aren't you? Travelers.
I look to Zayaba and I go, I think I know when to cut my losses.
Can I like taunt the lizard by like winking with my good eye at his bad eye? Like if his left eye's bad, then I would wink with my left eye. If his right eye's bad, I wink with my right eye.
So he's wearing an eye patch.
Yeah.
And as you can see, like a scar across it, he lifts up his eye patch, and you see like his eye seemingly looks perfectly fine, besides the scar. But when you look a bit closer, you see that it glows weirdly enough, and you get knocked back a couple steps, just for making such a gesture. And you see like this shit-eating grin that he makes, like a crocodile, and you're kind of like shocked to see such power that this one man may have.
Yeah, that's what we call a level 20 player character.
Now, how can I help you unless you wish to jest and joke and prank an old bastard?
No, I have no business with you, sir. Yeah.
Don't worry, I feel we'll meet again. Hopefully not on the battlefield. Your blood would not taste sweet, bitch.
And then he continues in a calmer voice, showing peasants just how to swing a small sword.
What does he teach? What does he do?
He'll teach you martial maneuvers from the Battle Master subclass.
Cleave. Actually, is Cleave real?
No, Cleave is homebrew.
Damn.
But there is like a move similar to it. But yeah, he will teach you basic martial maneuvers, but they won't be anywhere near as good as a Battle Master can do them. So Battle Masters can do like you roll a D8 for them, you'll be using D4s. But you can slowly upgrade them. That's like the whole point of this.
I would explain what we were doing with like Guy Wounded and shit, but you weren't there when we did them, so it would be like a miss to explain it. You gain like skills, like combat skills.
I want to walk up to the marshal in a serious tone this time.
Yeah.
Not a terror sort of tone. Like I've kind of like gathered myself in a sense. Like I know he's like so much stronger than me, but I still walk up to him and I ask. I go for. I don't even know what to say. Like he's old, right?
Yeah, he's old. Like most lizard folk will have like kind of brighter green scales. He's like a sickly green now.
I don't give eye contact, but I say, for the old bastard you are, I can tell that you are extremely battle-hardened.
Yes.
Stop hitting on him.
But back in my day, I was way stronger, way bigger, way more powerful. 10 foes was breakfast to me. 40 was a light snack. I wish I could fight harder than I could back then, but now I protect my friends.
If I'm out of here.
I would like to.
This guy's giving bad vibes. As the empath, this guy is a psychopath.
As the man you are, I feel like you wouldn't object to an arm wrestle with me, would you? Just to see how strong you are still?
I would break you.
Are you sure?
It ain't worth it. It ain't worth it.
What about if I win, I get to eat one of your fingers?
Bro, he's gonna rip your arm out of its socket and then
You
consume
win,
it. Like,
I'll cut off my arm.
I look to Zybot again.
I cast guidance on my deer.
Is that gonna work?
I'm not gonna arm wrestle this guy.
Why?
Can I put guidance on myself?
He kind of shows his arms, and his arms just look unnatural. Like it's like they belong to a creature that just shouldn't exist.
Can I arm wrestle with my leg?
Can I guidance myself? Is that a thing?
No, you can only guidance an ally.
I don't want to arm wrestle. I'm not gonna lie. I'm just gonna. Sir, I respect you.
No worries. I respect your offer. You're not a coward. Keep that in mind. To even suggest such a thing involves its own bravery. And he bares his teeth for a second, just showing what looks like each teeth is like its own knife, its own blade, sharpened to a point that could cut through anything.
Sorry.
I'll see you in another time.
Of course, I'll be here for a little bit longer.
I walk away. I turn around, all cool, like trying not to shit myself. And I walk away.
Alright, Chip, was there
How
anything
much to learn some skills, my friend?
For the martial maneuvers are, so it's 75 gold for the first one.
So how do martial maneuvers work? Imagine
they can only be activated if you use a weapon. So it's like it's like a separate action. So when you do an attack, you can activate them. And there's like a full list of them. I will find them right now. And you kind of like you'll be able to pick one, and then each one you learn will be more and more expensive. And then to make them stronger. So what'd you say?
I was just saying that he is a spellcaster, just so he has that in mind.
Yeah, you can still do them.
Correct.
Maybe just a martial class will be benefit more for them. Is that it? That's Battle Master. And then maneuvers. Oh, get out of the bag. There we are.
That's usually an issue, damn.
Okay, so there is 23, and I have a list of homebrew ones that I'll be adding later. And the list of homebrew ones is also 23, so there'll be a lot more.
I didn't know about all these.
Would you, my friend, would you ever teach these to a spellcaster on the basis of maybe they could use them, or would they be useless to me?
You could learn them, but he looks at the mace you carry. That's a small weapon. You wouldn't get a lot out of it from it, but you could still learn. Also, spellcasters won't. So a martial class will regain the ability to use martial maneuvers on short rest. A spellcaster is long rest, just because they're just not meant for it. And because you don't know martial weapons, James, is basically like almost useless.
Okay.
So you only know simple weapons.
Would you say? Is there anyone else at the market? So we have.
There is a skill teacher, someone who they'll teach you skills, and how that will work is very similarly. So it's like 75 to start with, and this one will more exponentially increase. So you can see your proficiency bonus 2. So you can learn you can learn extra skills up to your proficiency bonus. And if you right-click a skill, James, so I'll do one for example. See investigation. It's getting half proficiency, so it's like that. You get an extra half for each skill you have, and then so that's how it works.
Okay. Wait. Could I learn more medicine, for example, or?
No. This is
no. Okay. Any of those without the. Oh, I see. I understand.
Yes, it's like teaching you like so it's like the idea of this is that you can learn skills you didn't have before, like or like make ones that are just like really shit now kind of viable, and then when you level up to level 5, they'll suddenly get like a big boost to them.
Okay.
And then eventually you'll be able to max learn them for a larger price.
This abortion shit, I can hear it.
No, I don't want to hear about that stuff.
They did it. You did it.
Jai?
What was that?
Jai,
Yep.
okay. Is that all you're doing in the town, or?
Yeah, I suppose so.
Or do we move on?
So yeah, so you've now left the marketplace. Lycan, you still feel like the crocodile. You can still kind of see like the teeth in your eyes, like his muscular arms, like his powerful weapons. You just still kind of like sit at the back of your head. Craren, you still see that eye, like in your mind, like in there for like at least like a bunch of minutes afterwards. Like you just felt like he wasn't from this world. And you both look at each other because you both understand, and everyone else kind of looks in like a happier manner just because they don't know what he's capable of. What's the go from here?
Let's go to the mansion.
Yeah, let's take a bit of a rest at the mansion, lads.
Okay. So while you're taking your rest, I am going to go to the bathroom. So I'm just gonna cut from here. Okay, so you guys taking a long rest in the mansion?
Yep.
Yeah.
Everyone done? I think we're all done.
I got my shift back.
Okay, Okay, so yep, we're back from my quick little break. They're just maxing out all their stuff just because they took a short rest. Just out of curiosity, how much gold do you guys have each? Just because I probably should ask that before you guys went to the markets, but I just want to have a basic idea.
Minus 30 basically.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because you're in debt.
Really quick, can I get the shortbow stats? Where is it?
Shortbow it'll be in simple weaponry, so it is 1d6.
Do I get a plus to anything for the attack rolls?
You use this dex.
+2, okay.
So it's +4 for attack, yes.
Oh really?
Yep.
Oh, is it double my dex?
Dex plus proficiency.
Oh, I'm proficient in bows?
Yeah, you're proficient in simple and if you're proficient in simple weapons, you're proficient in short bows because they're what does it say, martial, and so you're proficient in every single weapon that isn't a gun or a homebrew weapon.
Unfortunately, you are not a real Bloodborne hunter. Otherwise, you would be proficient in gun.
Yeah, you got to be an artificer for gun proficiency.
So it's 1d6 +2. Cool.
Okay. Yeah, you've all maxed out all your health, your stuff like that.
Yep.
Okay, so it is now morning now, so you've gotten up decently early. And yeah, you kind of like went down into the mess hall. It's all miraculously clean, and you all eat like one of your rations each. It's kind of weird owning your own place. Just out of curiosity, I know whose name, who like owns it. Who's Crarian?
I suppose I did ask for it. That would make sense if it's in my name.
I think Crarian owns it, yeah.
Yeah, how's it feel owning your own real estate now?
I mean, I still feel like a dumpster trash. So I guess dumpster trash, but like I'm wearing a nice hat.
You're like meant to be the hobo, but you now own a house.
Yeah, and then you just duck out.
Big step. Who would have thought 2 levels was all I needed?
Now you just gotta like hire like staff and whatever, and then start your own mercenary company in here.
Yeah, and then we don't actually play the real campaign anymore. We just like
we'll do like our own little tycoon, mercenary tycoon.
We just manage a business.
No, not even a mercenary group, like a cafe or whatever.
Yeah, no.
Make skill checks. Yeah,
like,
slap the new employees to get them into shape.
Yeah, we're going straight, lads. We ain't doing this business anymore.
Just, for the next like 6 sessions, you do this. You manage like this cafe, and then afterwards, like, okay, it's all crumbled down. We've lost all our money. Let's go save Mr. Haddock. And then when you show up to him, it's like nothing. No time had passed at all. Like it's like a game. Like it's like you doing a side quest, and then you're back to the main mission.
Whoa.
Alright.
But yeah, you all eat breakfast. You kind of like all like joke and giggle and laugh to each other. And when you exit, you see that the town of File is slowly waking up and getting to all their daily lives.
Was there any shop we haven't visited?
No, please. Let's not.
The only ones you haven't visited is the inn. I think that's about it.
Okay.
No, we don't need that yet, Chief.
I just want to go back on the shrine, checking on him because I don't know how the head went yesterday.
Oh.
Walking past, you can kind of see that the head is mounted outside the church with like a sign saying free, like it's basically saying like, dude, we have the head, we can read your fortunes or whatever, like him trying to like swindle money out of people just because he has the head. And you can see like a few people going in there to get their fortunes read.
Attaboy.
Wow.
Do you reckon like most people in this religion like know it's a sham just to get like more money out of people?
Yeah, it seems like it. I mean,
they're
killing
all
people
in on
you
it?
beat up in a bar fight, now they're doing this.
Hey, that's blasphemy. Shut up.
It's blasphemy. It's the thing you did.
But
What are you doing? I would never do that.
They all deny it. It's not fake.
Yeah.
Alright, yeah, let's
To our buddy
Real.
Jerome, I mean Varan.
Jerome.
Yeah, my buddy Eric.
Me and my buddy Eric. We out here getting jumped and shit.
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
Yeah, you approach Varen, who's quite happily now. Like he's like got like bunch of arrows that he's all like sharpened to a nice point, and he sees you and he's quite happy to see you. Business has been amazing since you cleared the bandits. All of yesterday, people were just buying and buying weapons. Seems like they want to defend themselves more often now. I'm honestly quite happy with you. I'm sorry I couldn't help myself, and I do have my own little moral code. I won't deal with any human threat. For my own reasons, I do not wish to speak more upon, but I assume you're here now to find your friend, Mr. Haddock, was it?
Yes, sir.
And he's up in the mountains in Stone Scale Tomb, correct?
Correct.
Absolutely.
Sounds good. We're heading off now, early in the morning.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's get there early.
Perfect. Now give me a second. I'm gonna change the music just because you've been listening to this for a little bit. What do you guys think of this song?
It's good.
Very nice.
Yeah, it's good for what we're doing.
Yeah, I like it a lot. Let's see, let's find some royalty-free D&D music.
Thank God.
Oh, sorry, the DJ's out of
What's
commission.
the most copyrighted music I could think of? I'm gonna chuck it in the bot.
Yeah, someone else put on the music while I get to what he's doing.
Andrew, you're familiar with this playlist, aren't you?
Oh, damn it. Yeah, I said that was out of commission. It's okay.
Oh, sorry, I was not listening.
No, it's
I've
okay.
never once listened to what you said.
So what type of vibe is this?
So this is kind of like traveling.
Do you think I'd be able to do my occult ritual while we're traveling? You know, maybe a brief break.
Oh, I can make it that you did that in the kind of in the morning period.
That also works. Like,
during-
want to
you-
scare the
you-
villagers.
Not all of your short rests have to be spent sleeping. Like you were just in there, you kind of like summon the skull.
Okay, I thought about it, but I didn't want to scare the villagers. I actually need a tent or something. I don't get to do it
What I'm allowing you to do is, as long as you're holding the skull in your in like a hand, it's no longer like flaming. Just so like you like so you can kind of like hold it like in like inside a jacket or whatever, so like to hide it. But like obviously someone will see it. You're holding something.
All right, and that one we're using an inspiration. And I still
3.
failed. Okay, no skull for me.
None at all.
That is not an easy DC to make.
No. I kind of like that though, because it's like its own like little skill check.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, 2 seconds.
Okay,
I'm just
so
finding.
we're ready to head off because I'm gonna be reading off a little thing I wrote.
The go.
Okay, here we go. I'll start now. You can change the music in between while I'm reading it. You spend 4 hours walking out of file and off the road through all sort of bush and brush. The ranger, the hunter himself, Varian, he tells you all he knows about the land. He'd been living there in this entire area his whole life. He speaks to the plants and the animals in the area, and they tell him not only of the threats and creatures in the wildlands, but also of its great history. He tells you a story as you progress in your trip. Unannounced, actually, he begins to speak. The wildlands. Many years ago, when each continent was walked by the precursor people known as the Vaydolkin, who've, unsurprisingly disappeared. The land was always wild and untamable, and that was because of the great beast of chaos that ruled the skies. The land of Rakamdra, not a different continent in fact, was known as the land of giants and metallic dragons, but the wildlands is known as the land of chromatic dragons, the colored dragons, notable for their bright colors and evil nature. They were black, green, red, blue, and their great leader was a purple dragon who came from deep underground. Long ago, thousands of years ago, they burnt down all civilization across the continents, only just disappearing when the precursor people I brought up earlier sent them back somehow. The plants and the animals, they don't know much of the story themselves. I'm only getting it from them. They sent them back. He stops for a moment and pushes the branch out of the way, showing a rocky path ahead and the mountain's base. He stops for a moment. See, I'm telling you the story about the dragons because this tomb you're heading up is a tomb to these dragons, the dark and evil beasts. And I want you to be careful in this place. You're not the only adventurers who've come in here, and not the only ones who may disappear. I just want you to be careful in here, since a lot of people have died, and I don't know if it's because there is a dragon in there or if there's some kind of beast in there. But you seem like good people. You help the villagers. I want you to be wary of that. But the dragons who took over the world many years ago, they killed a great deal of people, and the Vaydolkin were able to drive them off at the cost of their own lives, I assume, since there's not really any Vaydolkin you can find anymore. Not anywhere that I know of, at least. But I guess this is where we depart. You see that path? Just head up there. You should have reached it eventually. Just I beg of you to be careful. It's a thin path. You wouldn't want to fall off. Is there anything you want to know or do before I go?
Actually, there's one thing I wanted to check. On the draconic maps, you
Yes.
said above Stone Scale Tomb there was a symbol of an egg?
Yes. Yeah.
Fuck, we're really looking for a dragon egg, aren't we?
Well, this tomb is dedicated to the leader of the dragons. His name. And he bends over and he picks up he kind of rips a leaf off a tree and holds it up to his ear. Mousefear, their leader's name.
Ah, I see.
But
And that was written on the map, correct? I remember writing down the name, but where was it written?
he was a
I did write that.
he was a purple dragon. I believe that's what the leaf tells me.
Pyro.
And you see, purple dragons aren't common in our land because they live underground in the Underdark. This one was especially mean, especially bad. He had one big eye, and people say he knew everything about the world because he had seen everything in the world. But a lot of people, they want to go to this tomb because they want to harvest this kind of knowledge from him. But
sounds like a mushroom, I know.
maybe he could be a mushroom dragon. I don't know, but see, the plants and the animals, it's like a form of whispers. The information gets diluted as it comes down to me. But I know a lot about the land because of it. If you ever want a little history lesson about anything, I'm sure I know everything.
Yeah, lore tabs.
But that's all. But you, and he heads over to Lycaon. Give me a second. I'm doing a shot.
He's too sober for this.
Sorry. I was like holding a shot glass for like 10 minutes basically while I read all that. And it was like all wobbling around, but he heads up to Lycaon and he hands you the same leaf that he was just like speaking, like listening into, and he cuts a little slit into the middle of it. If you ever need my help at all, I want you to blow into this leaf and I'll come as quick as I can. I should be there within 30 minutes, as long as you're within a relatively safe location. But that's if you need any help guiding yourself through the land or dealing with any kind of monstrous threat. But and he bends over and touches the ground. There's a few things you should be wary of if you are traveling at all or in this area. There are beasts that live not very, very shallow in the soil. They're prone to jumping out at people who travel at night. And the trees also tell me of two groups who have recently entered the wildlands. Ones who are clad in steel and iron, great big amounts of armor and weaponry. They're traveling the area and they're heading towards here apparently. And the other is ones who wear animal skin and their eyes see beyond what is currently known. But if you see anything, any mysterious people, I beg of you to stay away. The plants and the animals, they tell me that they're not natural, they're not safe people, both these groups. And they're heading around this area. Okay, that's all the information I can give. I'm growing tired. I've got business that I need to attend to.
Yes, we have combat that needs to be planned.
Of course. And he what's it called, kind of heads out through, like, pushing past the brush and the trees and the branches, everything, and he disappears in a matter of seconds.
Yeah, I'm gonna need to have a word with Mr. Haddock when we find him.
You're now standing at the base of the mountain.
Alright.
And there's like a path that kind of heads upwards.
Who has the highest survival? They should probably take the lead.
Me.
Alright.
Yeah, so yeah, it's single file, so you guys have to tell me the order in which you're traveling in.
I'm going first.
Okay, so
I'll go behind you.
Lycaon.
I'll go behind that.
Okay.
And Jip Kickerface can just be like,
You're at
You
the
can bring
back.
up the rear.
yeah, just like playing with these little dice.
Yeah, you're all
The
like
back end.
he's just like having like a weird like spaz.
He did it again, didn't he?
Oh no.
I'm
really
building.
did.
Go away.
What do you do?
Hey!
What'd you do?
my
What's
It
going on?
lagged
Oh
the
my
server.
god.
Wait, Ryan, before you delete them. Oh,
Get my dice
that's the same
back,
ones.
man.
Fine, that's it. Those are the right ones. Yeah, please.
Okay,
Eradicate
I'm gonna
them.
delete all these, that's fine.
Oh no, don't roll them, please. Yeah, delete. Oh,
Jai,
Yeah,
I was
Ryan
trying to
says
build
no.
a fortress, man.
it's because I haven't kept you entertained, that's why.
don't worry. Combat
Sorry,
soon.
we're getting-
You get to kick people's heads off.
And I'm gonna rub off this board. Actually, so someone else rub that off while I speak.
Yeah, I got you.
Okay, so that's your order of travel.
Yep. Keep going, lads.
Here we go. Oh yeah, so as you start heading up this like pathway, it gets progressively more and more narrow into you're basically 100% forced into walking in single file. After about a minute of this, you hear rumbling. And before long, you see a great boulder hurtling towards you, Lycaon. How would you react? Would you jump? Would you try to like avoid this boulder, or would you try to stop it?
How big's the boulder?
It's like medium size, so it's like about half your size, Lycaon. But it's a big boulder and it's rolling down fast.
It's half of my size, and it's a boulder traveling towards me.
Stop it. Lads, back him up. Everyone grab onto his back, we'll push it.
And there's a cliff to like the right of me. Oh Jesus.
Yeah. To the left of you is like the cliff.
Oh yeah. Fuck.
Right.
Oh Jesus, I don't know what to do.
No, surely we stop it and we'll all push on your back, so he'll be forced to give us advantage on the check.
We have to.
And I can give you guidance.
I can't jump it. If I jump it, then
you're not
get
directly
hit.
behind him, so you can't give him the guidance.
Oh,
So what are you gonna try to avoid it, or are you gonna try to like?
I'm gonna try to stop it.
Okay, make
I'm
a
pushing
strength check for me.
Can I like push onto his back to support him?
Like I'll give him a +1 to this roll because you're supporting him.
I'll take
Like,
that.
you're bracing me.
I'm gonna do less and less of the kind of advantage stuff now.
That makes sense.
Oh, good roll, my guy. That's all I'm gonna say.
20 total.
So
That one was all we
you
needed.
see this boulder hurtling down towards you. You're all kind of like laughing and you're telling a story. Lycaon's like ears perk up, like his instincts kick in, and he enters like a kind of like a sumo stance. And when the boulder like hurtles down this rocky path, he stops it immediately, and the boulder in fact like cracks a bit just from like the force of like this kind of like push that you kind of like give it back. You then kind of like throw the boulder and it kind of tumbles down the hill, down the left side. And you look up, when the dust clears, from that obviously, that like rough action, you see a few small dragon-like creatures, commonly known as kobolds, who appear angry that they're trapped and finish you off, and begin brandishing swords and ranged weaponry as they begin their attack. Roll initiative, everyone.
Tactics, not pack tactics.
I don't know.
Okay, someone changed the music to a combat theme. Probably
Lads,
just like
good news.
skirmish would be good.
I rolled the minimum amount.
6, 7.
Let us know when you're ready for the numbers, Ryan.
I got. Oh yeah. Let's find a. I'm gonna find a. Of kobolds gaming.
So they're at the top of this mountain, and they're kind of protected by like a little like fort thing that they made. You couldn't see it before because you were kind of like it was very strenuous. So you're kind of looking down at the ground. You didn't expect to get up like this quickly. I use brown. They're all basically have like 3/4 cover.
Oh, wow.
Alright, we're gonna need to get up there quick.
What does 3/4 cover give? Is it 6 AC or 4 AC?
4 sounds right. I will check.
I think it's yeah. Yeah, look it up for me if you can.
3/4 plus 5.
Let me know.
Wait,
Oh,
what?
what?
3/4 cover, you said?
This is
3/4.
unable to find it.
Yes, plus 5.
+5. There we go. Okay, yeah. Roll initiative, everyone.
Oh,
Chip, what did you roll?
25.
25. Holy shit! What did you roll?
Yeah, that's max roll.
20.
Fucking hell, Lycaon.
8.
8. Okay, that's not as impressive. Zybar.
I rolled a 6 minus 1, so 5.
Krarin. What'd you roll, Krarin?
Oh, 4. Sorry, did not pick up.
Oh, yeah, you didn't pick up.
All good.
Okay, the fight starts. You notice that one of the kobolds is holding like a cage of some sorts, and he holds the cage up into the air and lets out a bunch of flying creatures.
What are they?
They kind of look like mosquitoes, but slightly bigger. Like they'd be like the size of like a small bird, and
Fucking disgusting, bro.
they begin like angrily like just like flying up into the air, and they're kind of like looking at you and with angry looks. Could all of you roll perception as well?
Yes, sir. Oh, solid.
12.
20.
Okay, Crarian, you kind of hear giggling coming from right next to you. And when you look, you kind of see small holes in the walls, like the rocky surface.
Like very mentioned this.
How low is the mountain?
Trees talked about this. The things in the ground.
Oh god.
No, they're
in the walls.
They're in the fucking walls.
They're in the walls. Where exactly did you say they were?
They were in the so they're in the walls all next to you. And looking up at the rest of this mountain path following up to you. And you can't look behind as well. You realize that these holes have been continuing on for quite a bit, and they continue on all the way up.
Like windows in the cliff face, okay.
Yeah, but when I say holes, these are they're not big holes. Like you could fit probably a hand through there. That's about it.
Oh, not a kobold. So okay.
Gosh, shit.
Okay, but Chip, it's your turn. Coming up first.
All right, what am I gonna do here?
You can just jump over us, surely. Like dead ass. I'm not even kidding.
Yeah, you can just push past everyone.
And then dash.
Yeah, but this is all uphill as well.
How big is the drop?
The drop. If you fall down this drop, you will die. Is what I'm trying to. Is what I will say now. You're very high. You're halfway up a mountain.
Okay.
Okay, I'm onto my last bottle of soju.
No.
And it's a bad one as well.
The original?
Yeah.
What do you do, Jip?
Is it possible to move here? Is there enough room?
Oh, you can go past us. We can
I don't know if I want to go past you, mate.
What do you mean?
We got to get up here.
I don't want to walk up there. Look at
The
them all.
longer you're on this cliff face, the more dead you're gonna be.
Nah,
You wanna go here?
Fine, I'll go here.
How far can you go with a dash?
Well, I don't know. If I can.
So you use your action to dash to double your movement if you want to.
Oh, it's madness. So
Although
I can go.
So you can
no
go.
longer
What's
attack.
your movement?
I go 80 feet if it's
40.
double
He
my
can go 40 feet. So you can go 80 feet. What's 80 feet?
Isn't it?
Like 16, I think.
Wait, can he move 8 tiles?
No, he can move 80 feet with a dash. He can move 40 feet by base. Is that 8 tiles?
Yeah.
Okay,
think
16
that's
tiles then. Yeah, you're right. Sorry. I will. You can go here.
Oh fuck yeah! Just fucking drop my
Oh,
ass up there.
this.
you basically you jump across everyone bouncing off their heads like Mario, and you hop across. You notice as you jump across that a few of those holes will poke spears through them.
Uh-oh.
And you luckily jumped over all of them and landed now. And you're looking at the kobolds who are readying slings with rocks in them. And these mosquito-like creatures, commonly known as sturges, are kind of floating around the air now. That's your turn, Chip?
Alright. Yeah, it's mine.
Okay, it's one of the Sturge's turns, who uses his action to dash.
You dickhead.
He's moving, bro. Okay, he's not moving that much.
8, 16.
Okay, he moving that much.
Right up to you. That's its turn.
Oh yeah, get fucked.
Bug.
Okay, the next it's another Sturge's turn, who also dashes.
How far can they move?
16 if they dash.
I'll just hold the spaces for you.
There you go. He also dashes in your. They're quite small actually. They're about as big as 2 of your hands put together. But they've got a quite the stinger on them, like a mosquito would.
God.
I don't know. I think it's a proboscis. Or proboscis.
It's
called the sucky sucky.
Yeah, they got a sucky stick.
Yeah, it's called a sucky. Yeah.
Thank you.
I wouldn't have known what to call it otherwise. Wait, just checking. Wait, 1, 2. Wait. Okay, there's one I couldn't see. There we go. It is now another Sturge's turn, who also dashes directly at you. They're all flooding around you. It's really annoying. They're all making buzzing noises. It is now. So if you guys didn't know, if you see a kobolds, okay, let's say you can see 3 kobolds right now, okay. Times up by 10. That's how many kobolds are actually there. Kobolds are annoying, and it is the kobolds who can't be seen's turn.
Yes, on the side.
Okay, one is here, one is here, and one is right here.
Lol.
It is their turn, and they're going to attempt to make poke attacks. This is okay. This is all homebrew. I've been waiting for this for so long.
That would have been so good here. I'm pissed.
Let me check. No, keep in mind, you cannot target these kobolds at all.
We can't break the wall
Unless I
or
throw like
anything?
a bomb through their window, I don't think we can target
Yeah,
them.
unless you do something like absolutely crazy, there's like almost no
Someone
way
have
to target
shadow?
them. If you had shadow, you could kill them.
Draren can't put his like hand into the
Yeah, it would
hole
also
where the
kill
spear's
us.
coming from and like cast
Like,
a
they're all
fire
savage, like
spell.
each of these ones, when it says kobolds that can't be seen, there is more than one in each of these like bundles. Okay, so the first kobold, so that they're gonna make 3 attacks, one on all of them on Chip actually, and because the Sturges are all next to Chip, they have pack tactics, so they all have advantage.
Madness,
One.
mate.
Okay, 8
Oh.
plus 3,
Oh.
that does not hit.
Oh.
Second one, 2 does not hit. Third one. Oh, not one.
Oh.
Okay, you hear a bunch of commotion coming from inside the hole as they're all yelling at each other, but you don't know what's going on. Okay, that's the kobolds who can't be seen's turn. Okay, it is now one of the kobolds' turns. Kobold 1, who moves a bit closer. And let's see. Okay, he drops his sling, realizing that you're not close enough, and pulls out a longbow instead, and attempts to make an attack on Jip.
Bro, longbow is bigger than him.
With it's more of like a mounted bow because of how big it is, and he attempts to make an attack on Jip with advantage because of pack tactics. 19.
Hits anyway.
20.
Surely no crit.
Okay, 19. You take. Where is it?
D8, I believe.
Oh,
Yeah.
Lord.
No, is it D8? Let me check. I'll check on the. I'll check on this. Just so I don't have to check my app.
Yeah.
Longbow is.
There's no way it's
D10.
Man,
But
it really is.
it's gonna be a
No
D8
way.
because he's smaller.
Okay.
Where is my D8? There it is. He rolls a 6 plus 2. You take 8 damage as like an arrow just whizzes past, like shooting right past the Sturges and hits you right in the knee. Like that famous meme. That is that kobold's turn. It is now another Sturge's turn.
Meme you're talking about? I don't know what meme you're talking about. Can you explain the meme to me?
An arrow in my knee. Another
Yeah, well,
Sturge flies outwards, trying to go around the commotion, and it's the next Sturge's turn who does something similar. Okay, Lycan, it's now your turn. You can kind of like hear all this giggling coming from inside like the mountainside, and it kind of puts you off and makes you a bit uncomfortable. And you can just see all these weird mosquito creatures shooting out, and an arrow just shoot Jip all of a sudden.
Wow. Can I take the dash action and get... Am I able to get in front of him, or is that too far? 12.3. Sort of.
I'll let you get in front of it. The Sturge will be directly above your head. So I can move him like a bit to like the side there.
Yeah, I choose. Yeah, I want to do that.
Yep. Oh, put you there, and then yeah, you've run directly in front.
Oops, sorry.
That's your turn.
Yes.
Okay, it is now another kobold's turn, who now seeing Lycan pulls out a longbow and takes a shot at him.
Thank you, Lycan.
Now 1 with advantage because of pack tactics. Oh shit! Dude, that's a 2.5% chance. Okay, he shoots and hits one of the Sturges, whose bonuses kill him alone. The Sturge has been like sniped out of the air, and the rest of the kobolds begin like hitting him on the back of the head, saying like, "You fucking idiot." It is another kobold's turn, who he kind of like yells at the one who just made his shot, and you can kind of guess he's trying to say this is how it's done, and he makes a shot on Lycan. 3. They're rolling low.
Surely he misses.
11 plus 3. 14 does not hit. Zybard, it's your turn. And as you take your turn, I pour another shot of Chimchurin Soju.
Oh.
This is the worst tasting drink.
So the kobolds we can't see, they didn't get opportunity attacks, correct?
They don't get opportunity attacks.
Cool.
So is it 6 I can move, right?
I
Yeah.
believe you can move 6, yes.
But if you're adjacent to one of these kobolds who can't be seen, the kobolds will get pack tactics.
So what is adjacent? Here, and here?
Yeah, so if you're within
Five.
one,
You're currently out of range.
Okay, good.
on each of their turns, as long as you're adjacent to a wall, they can pick wherever they want to be.
Yeah. They can like...
Yeah, so they're literally all along.
They're literally everywhere. So each like kobold who can't be seen is like a whole bundle of them who just like poking like sticks through like a hole.
Okay. My only action is I touch Craren with guidance before I pass him.
Okay,
What's
so you're now.
Again.
Oh, I don't. Holy shit! I don't know what I just activated, but I'm just seeing some crazy shit. Okay.
Are you sure you didn't just get into the edibles?
I clicked this thing called Gizmo, and I got like a whole like. It's a one below text. If you click on it, you'll see what I mean. Just don't click on anything else because you might fuck on the table.
We actually can't touch it.
Oh, you can't touch it. It's crazy. That's what I'm gonna say. Like it changes up the entire game. But yes. So you touch Crane with guidance as you pass him.
Yeah.
I'll give you a tracker. So you're now concentrating on a spell. I think that's how guidance works. Now guidance only affects skill checks.
Yeah.
So stuff like stuff like perception checks. Okay, Craren, it's now your turn.
Alright, if I was to, put my hand into one of these holes in the side and cast Burning Hands, do you think that would, like, do anything?
I couldn't tell you, honestly.
Yeah, he couldn't tell me that, that's part of the issue. Alright, I can reach the holes though, right?
You'd have to, like, get on your knees and, like, stick a hand through.
Can I do, am I allowed to? Am I permitted?
So you're gonna cast Burning Hands through it?
Through one of the holes in the wall, yes. That is a 15-foot cone.
You and your fucking cone, man, I swear to God.
Okay, so the kobolds who can't be seen are gonna make a dex check.
It is, I'll tell you the DC. 13.
They failed. They probably only have like 3 in dex, it's fine. Yeah, they failed. Woo! So you don't have to roll damage.
Oh.
So you stick your hands through and you shoot out a beam of fire into the hole, and you hear a bunch of screaming and muffled screaming, and one of the groups of kobolds has been eliminated.
Yay!
But as a reaction for you sticking your hands in the holes, they're gonna make an opportunity attack on you.
They're aiming for my hand. Do I get 3/4 cover?
Ryan.
Holy shit! How many nat ones have I rolled this session?
It's pretty unfortunate, eh?
Yeah, it doesn't matter. They're basically dead anyway, so that nat one had no effect.
Alrighty.
Jip, it's back to you.
They tried to like put the spear like through the fire and just ended up killing themselves.
No. But they stick their spear through the hole, and then he shot at the fire, so the spear caught on fire, and they set all of each other on fire. Yeah, Jip, it's your turn.
I wouldn't go too close.
Oh, wait, hold up. Our crossbow, how far can that reach again?
I believe it's 80, 120.
Or
80, 320, so you can shoot it 6, 8, how many spaces?
I don't know, mate. Honestly.
What is math?
80 is like a lot.
It's like 6.
No, 80 is like 10, I think.
Oh, it's a 6. Yeah, it is.
Yeah, 80's 10.
10. Okay, so
you would need to be here.
Here? Oh, brilliant! I can make it there.
Easily.
Yeah, can I make it there? Is that possible?
Those bugs are going to bite you, but I don't think those bugs are going to do too much damage.
Bugs. I don't really care about them bugs, man.
Bugs.
I'm gonna move, they can bite me.
Okay, so they're going to make opportunity attacks on you. One of them does not hit. The other one.
Yep, that's alright. That's alright.
Does a 17 hit.
I believe it does. Yes.
Okay, the other one bites you and attaches itself. Give me a second. You take.
They do funky shit.
You take 4 damage.
Yeah,
as one like sticks its gets attached to your neck. This one here. And yeah, you now have one on your neck. That's all I can tell you at this point. That's your turn. Oh, sorry, you're gonna make a bow attack, right?
Yeah.
A crossbow attack. Roll to hit. Which one are you aiming for?
This bastard.
Okay, roll to hit.
Does crossbow count as a monk weapon?
Your mother.
No. But I think he's got proficiency in it.
Does that mean it's a monk weapon?
Oh!
I don't know how that works.
It's 9 plus 5,
Really?
I think.
It's a weapon, simple.
I think we already established this.
Yeah,
like,
we talked
because
about
I tried to make it a monk weapon, but you're like, oh no, you already got proficiency in it. I was like,
yeah, so I think it's already a monk weapon. What'd you roll?
It was a fucking 9 plus 5, I think it was.
14.
That does not hit. Mainly because they're in 3/4 cover. It just hits like the wooden barricade that they're behind.
I'm gonna go crazy. Insane.
That's your turn, Jip.
Beat the shit out of the bug.
True.
Okay, it's one of the Surge's turns who tries to attack
Hey, buddy.
16 plus 5, that hits.
Yeah, he wasn't done with his turn.
I wasn't done with his turn? Sorry, I was not listening. What was you want to do, Chip?
Can I use a bonus action to hit this motherfucker?
Yes. Yeah, you can roll the hit.
I'm mad fucking bug.
So, my hearing, I've got you.
Yeah, your brain like shut
Oh
off. Yeah.
my god!
I'm sure they've got like no AC.
Missed,
That's
he
10.
missed,
No,
he
that's
missed.
10. It might hit. It's a bug.
10 plus what?
10.
No,
Yeah, that's not hit.
No, it's 10. Yeah.
Surely I use inspiration.
No. Not bug.
I'm stuck in my neck now, bro.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go back to what I was talking about before. So I don't know how I did not hear you at all. So I've got you turned down quite a bit.
The alcohol's talking.
I'm not drunk, but I've had a little bit to get me going.
Ryan.
So the first Sturge, the Sturge level 1 attacked Lycaon and hit, and it's now rolling for damage. That was not a roll, that was more of a slide.
What? That shit slid. Just press
You saw
R.
that. Press R. I think with defaults you gotta press R. Okay, you take 2 plus 3. You take 5 damage Lycaon, and you now have a Sturge attached to you. So it's like on your neck, like sucking blood.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, it is now another Sturge's turn. The one on the Jip, who automatically uses this action now that it's attached to drain more health out of Jip. You take.
Bitch, cunt.
You take. I'll press R from now on, but you take 4 damage.
Oh my god!
It's just sucking blood out of you. It is now the kobolds who can't be seen. One decides to place itself in front of Lycaon, and the other one in front of Zyabart, oh, in between Zyabart and Krarin. They're gonna roll to attack. They make 3 attacks. 1 on Lycaon. 14 plus 3. What is that?
No, thank God.
17. That does not hit. It makes the second attack on Lycaon. Does not hit. And a third attack on Lycaon.
Oh my.
No way it hits. Yeah. Good love that 18 AC.
Oh,
chief.
I forgot. Pack tactics, so they're all gonna make
Never
their
mind.
attacks again with advantage.
Okay.
The first one? Well, okay, that was me placing it because it lagged.
Excuses.
Okay, so that's
cool.
not that one because of advantage. The second attack. Nat
Oh.
20, and the third attack. A 13
So
does
I've
not
been
hit.
critical hit.
So 1 hits and it's a crit.
Yeah. Okay, so you take double from this. Okay, I said I'm gonna press R.
Press R, chief. Yeah.
1, 3 plus
So 3.
3, 6. You take 9 damage total as your ankles are getting stabbed through these little holes that spears are going through, as the Sturge is like sucking on your blood. It's as it says over here, Mino likes sucky, it hurts quite a bit. And that is the kobolds who can't be seen's turn. Okay, it is one of the kobolds' turns, kobold number 1.
This is where I die, by the way.
You're good. How much health you got?
4.
Damn.
Attempts to make an attack on you with advantage because you have a Sturge attached to you. Now, remember, I looked extensively through the compendium of what would be the best creature to bring with kobolds.
Some questions after this fight, but we'll get to them.
Oh my
Okay,
god.
that hits with advantage.
I'm
no
dead.
crit, no crit.
Okay, but he's hitting
yeah.
he's hitting you with a sling though this time.
I think he's on the ground either way. What's the
Still
bonus?
dead.
It's only 1d4.
What a
Okay,
hit.
you take
What a hit.
you take
What a hit.
4 damage.
On
Fuck
the
off!
ground.
So
Zyabot.
yeah, you get hit square clearly by this what's it called, sling. It's like a rock against your head. It seems like the kobolds prefer to use a sling than a longbow. It is now Sturge number 2's turn. Who tries to so it's 8 with 8. So that's close.
That is close enough to.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it approaches Zyabart and attempts to make an attack on him. 15 plus 5, 20, that hits. You take
So you got a bloodsucker on you.
You take 5 damage and you now have a bloodsucker on you.
Oh my god.
Gotta kill these bugs.
Okay, it is now the other Surge's turn, who cannot get in Kraren's range, but uses the dash to get into his range. Lycan, it's now your turn.
Jesus Christ. Okay,
I love this so much.
I know I'm saying this again, but it's 6.2. Can I get in front of?
I don't mind. I don't mind so much. Yeah, it's just fine.
Rounding down, it's okay.
Yeah, I want to run.
Bug
Yeah, like
follows.
right in front, and then a swing to hit the Sturge that's on him.
On him? Go for it.
Yeah.
Because he was gonna start sucking and give him death save failures.
Get that fucking bug.
Imagine you now want it.
Yeah, if you not want it, he dies. Like, there's no two ways about it.
Oh, thank God.
You got inspiration though.
7
12.
plus 12.
5, 12, yes.
That does not hit.
Bro, how do these guys have AC? He's literally not moving.
It's literal flesh.
Fuck.
What are your options here? You can shift, I guess, but
I don't want to.
yeah, I get that.
Zams, Daniel. I got.
Wait,
nothing.
you get your shift back on a short rest?
Yeah.
We're gonna short rest after this, probably. So
I
Bro, I'm
shift.
gonna get mad wounds after this shit.
shift.
I love wounds so much.
I'm taking. You know, I'm gonna keep my mouth shut.
I shift.
Okay,
What
yeah,
you
so
taking
yeah,
now?
As a bonus
upon
action.
jumping over Chip's body and trying to like bat the surge off him, you shift into a more bestial form and the fur like extends out of your body.
I want to flavor it so it's like I've obviously like jumped over, tried to save him. I swing for the Sturge, I miss, I get pissed, so I just shift.
Yeah, I like that.
Angry.
Yeah, so now I have 19 armor class, and I
Right.
also get 10 HP.
Yeah, dude.
It is now one of the kobold's turns who tries to attack you with a sling. As I said
permanently.
before, they have a preference over the sling to the bow.
Big old critical hit.
Back to back because he's got pack tactics. Oh, see they both would have hit anyway.
2d10. How do you like the 2d10 plus 6, homie?
Wait, if I just.
Oh, wait, there's a
Here we
sling.
are.
Never mind, that was a longbow. We good.
Oh, is that 10 damage?
What's his bonus?
It's plus 2. It's like 10
Oh, yes,
damage like
10 damage. The fucking sling. He
So
hits you
he
in the eye.
hits you like right
need-
in the
Goliath.
forehead,
I need-
like near the
I needed
temple.
my temp HP first. Someone help.
Oh yeah, roll that shit.
I forgot what it was.
1d6.
1d6 plus con.
No, 1d6 base.
Keep in mind, kobolds are considered the weakest enemy in the game, worse than goblins.
There's a couple reasons for that, and I'm sensing an
think-
issue here, but I'll ask you afterwards.
Yeah.
Yeah, wait. So. I can't read fast enough.
Well, you got 4 temp HP.
Yeah, so I rolled a 4, and then I also get.
You don't add your con if that's what you're checking.
No, I do.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't say so, at least.
Oh no, but it's because I'm Blood Hunter.
Ah,
Like I have something with the Blood Hunter. It's something. I know it's something.
What are you talking about?
My
his
temp
temp
HP.
It's 10
Does
HP.
Does he gain his
I
con as
forgot.
well as the d6?
No, so you gain
level? I think
1d6
it's the level.
plus your level and your temp and your con. That's what it
And
says.
your con.
Yeah, so level and con.
So we're 2
Uh,
plus.
So
2
4,
plus
5,
3,
6, 7, 8. So I get 8.
Yep.
And then I
you
lost
take
all
two-
of it.
You lost all of it, then you take 2 damage.
Okay, so I'm on 10 HP.
And you took 2 for your wounds counter.
I think that's right.
Yeah, no, that
No.
seems about right.
Was I on 4 health when I? Oh yeah, no. Wait. I don't even remember. Oh, I didn't do the kobolds hitting me.
You've taken
I'll
16
I'll just
damage,
match it.
so-
Yeah.
All good. We good, we
Okay.
good.
Yeah,
The numbers
we're
are done.
okay.
We move.
Yeah, we're okay now. Ryan.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, so that was his turn. He was just like
I just got
he
messed
just got
up.
slinged. It's
Yeah.
another kobold's turn, who also slings you. You're kind of like blocking him from hitting Chip's body. 'Cause you respect him a lot. You don't want him then to hit him. Oh my god, pack tactics. Here you take another 3 plus 2, you take 5 damage. As another rock just hits you like around like the neck. They're aiming for like the neck and head area, is what you realize. Zyabot, it's your turn. Keep in mind that Jip
this is bad.
Jip is on the floor right now.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
if
as
I
I
move,
said, I'm using a lot of
do
tactics
I give this guy opportunity?
Yes, you will. And if he attacks, he will attach himself.
James is
Ain't worth it, bro. It ain't worth it. Not worth it.
How far can I use my healing?
Now remember, if you do use healing word on Jip, his turn is coming up and he will be able to do his turn.
He will?
Yeah.
Could,
If
how
you have
far?
the healing word,
12 spaces.
But
So
I'm
if you
really, really unlucky. Please don't make me do death
keep in mind, you will be hit with an opportunity attack.
But
But I
that's
think
the risk.
What is 60 feet? What is 60 feet?
here,
12.
I've measured it for you right here.
God damn it.
Okay, so
The things I do for my
team.
team.
Just gonna make an opportunity attack on you.
Please miss.
Oh my god!
Alright, you got a couple of bugs on you, Chief.
I'll
Okay.
burn them
Okay,
off.
you
Yeah,
take you take. So you take 5 damage as another Sturge attaches itself to you, Zyabot. Could you make a Constitution saving throw for me to maintain concentration on guidance? I think I forgot to do it last attack.
Steve, just get rid of it. I'm not using it.
Yeah, it doesn't matter too much.
I appreciate it though.
Okay. And healing word. Yeah, I know.
I'm just pinging. Gotta make sure. So, and because you're a life
Okay, do 1d4 your spellcaster.
If you want, you could use the one that does 10 HP.
What?
Which one's the Poggers one?
No,
Go in.
Yeah, I have to be touching.
range.
Okay, 1d4 plus 3 plus 3. It's 1d4 plus 6.
Which is the one that like he can like pick who it heals, and it does 10 flat.
That is.
Oh, do I have to roll or is it just done?
No, that's his
have to
channel.
roll.
Okay. I have to roll a d20.
No,
Oh, no, you don't
D12,
have to roll.
Okay.
Do D12 and then it's plus like a bunch of shit.
Wait, what are you using? Sorry.
Using healing word? No, sorry, D4 I meant to say.
Yeah, it's 1d4 plus 6. I did the math for you.
Nice.
Oh, max roll.
10
health.
HP.
Jip, you're back up to
you
date.
heal 10 HP, Jip, as he points his hand towards you
fuck.
and kind of resurrects you from a near-death state. That's your turn,
Thank you, brother.
Zybot. You still have an action. You can dash if you want to. Or you could have used your action to disengage, I just realized.
Oh, kill the bugs.
I
Or
can't
you
kill.
could kill the bugs as well.
Yeah, I just want to hit it. With how do I? Would it be a mace or would it be a?
Depends what you're going for.
You could probably
you'd have to
wait,
basically-
that's a bonus action? Bug!
fucking Toll the Dead them, bro.
Toll
Get
of the
that
Dead, man. Fuck it.
You're told that it's a big move. It's good.
bitch.
Oh no,
Which
Toll
bug
Dead
do you want?
healing word. Healing word's like an
Yeah,
amazing.
healing
move.
was insane. Yeah, it's cracked.
Yeah, I'm realizing how good it is now.
I just read the notes. Yeah, we really are fighting.
Can I go on the first one? Thing of 2.
Yep, roll for it. Well, are you
I know it's 14. They
wait.
gotta roll the wisdom.
Oh, they
don't
gotta roll it? Okay, you're doing a natural.
Surely these guys have no wisdom. They're bugs.
Oh, who fails?
Yay.
Okay, roll a d12 for me.
Hey,
You're almost likely to kill him. You got like a 1 in 12 chance of not killing them.
Thank God they have 2 health.
Okay.
Yay.
You point your hand at it like an Iron Man arc reactor, and it just pops.
Just
Thank God.
explodes.
What one was that? That was number 2.
2.
Okay, Craren, it's now your turn.
Yo. How about I just kill some more? How about I just roast some more kobolds, bro? Do you guys want anything else from me, or should I just roast them?
Please up.
All right. I can't. I mean, maybe I can hit a bug.
You have more HP than I do now.
Surely.
You know what? Yeah, I can hit a bug for you. Let's see. Now, what's the range on Firebolt?
Please don't hit me.
120. What's 120? More than 12? Like a lot more?
It is so if 12
Oh,
is
120. Yeah,
12
24.
is
Yeah, I can hit that shit easy. Firebolt on the Sturge. Surely
Roll
I
for
don't. I gain +1 because this is a cantrip.
Oh,
20.
thank God.
Yeah. Not a
other
crit
than
though.
that 20.
No, not a crit.
I was gonna say your bonuses kill it alone because you got +1
Technically it
damage
does.
rolls.
Oh no, get the +1. Yeah, you're right. Factual.
What was up number 3? He's gone.
Thank you.
I
so
got the bug chief. Don't worry.
Sturges are the weakest creature, health-wise and like defense-wise.
But they can fuck you up if they got
Bro,
kobolds.
those bugs, bro.
That's your turn?
That is it, yes.
Okay, Jip, it's now your turn. You've just gotten up, and then as you get up, you see like on your neck a beam of fire just obliterate the mosquito on your neck. You get up and you kind of like flex your legs for a second, ready to kick some ass.
Oh, yeah, here we go. Okay. So, I might. Alright, let's see here. Let's see here. I'm gonna use up my bonus action to do an unarmed attack on the dude on this dude's neck.
Yep.
Slight issue. You need to do a weapon attack first.
Why?
That's how martial arts works.
Wait, let me read it.
Old
Just in case, it's worded weirdly enough that you might be.
When do you use the attack action?
So it says, let's say after or when you take the attack
when
action
you
on
use the
track on your turn.
I remember this because we had to tell Andrew about it a lot. And it is very specific, so I can't blame you.
I'm pretty sure. No, you have to take an attack action first.
Well, I can't read,
there
so
is
that
an
doesn't
ability,
apply
there's
to
an
me.
ability where it's like as long as you intend to do an attack your turn, you're good to do it as a bonus action.
Fuck, I'll tap. Alright, we're good. You know what? I might hit him with my funny short sword then, even though it's
Roll
such
for
a
it.
fucking waste of my turn, but it's so funny.
Well,
Watch
probably
it.
you
Ready?
hit it
Ready?
first.
7 plus.
5, 12. We've already tried that before.
Do you have inspiration?
Yeah, I
does.
do,
You
but
could
do I
go
want to
for
use it on a fucking...
You
do
wanna
I
use
wanna
it to kill a
on
bug?
me?
You can use your unarmed attack now.
True. Let's do it. We're just gonna use the unarmed
Yeah,
attack,
clearing
man.
out the bugs, honestly, is pretty good.
Because if it's attached, he's gonna do straight up damage. Like he doesn't have to roll for it anymore.
Oh, you're
Hit him.
joking.
Punch
I
him.
want 5
Punch the
HP.
bug. Exploit that bug with your
Please.
fists.
Please.
On jar, brother. Bro,
I
you're
hate this game.
Oh.
Okay,
Yeah,
I
right.
will let you know it is the Sturge's turn next turn. So
Fuck
do you want to use inspiration?
Yeah, fuck it. I'll use my inspiration. I don't give it. Fuck my damn inspiration.
What? Odds on.
Odds on? Yeah, surely. Nat 20.
Oh, bro.
How unlucky can someone be?
Have
guys?
I rolled
What
have
the
I rolled
fuck?
2 nat 20s, a bunch of nat 1s, and just always hit
Oh
episode
my-
attack?
Dude,
Yeah,
I'm
roll.
gonna go take a shot. I can't fucking deal with this anymore.
It's gonna take a moment. You wanna go through the bug
That's
turn?
cool. Ryan, how much do they plus?
Sorry?
How much do they plus when they hit?
Plus 3.
Oh, yeah, that's alright.
Yeah, I mean, you're not dead. You're gonna be. Oh.
Got my D4.
You know what? You know,
You
you
got?
might actually be dead.
How do you, where did all your health go?
Oops.
What in the...
Oh, you haven't put in your wounds again.
I have. No,
26 minus 16 and how it be, Chief.
Yeah, right.
No,
It's
isn't
five-
it
five
because of his temp HP?
But he's still low. He's still at 5 HP currently, so it's still like, you know what I mean.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Math is hard. I get it.
Damn, first fight, and you're not even in the dungeon yet.
Yeah.
That's literally
Sorry,
as
sorry,
insane.
sorry, was that...
There you go.
Did Jai say he was going, or...?
Yeah, he's going to get a shot. He'll be back.
Okay, we're back. I'll wait for him to bring it back.
So we can witness the bug.
There we are.
Oh, what are we doing here?
Bug time.
What do you mean bug time?
The bug's gonna
Okay,
die.
that's... Okay, it is now the Sturge on Lycaon's turn, who
Yeah, that's cool.
immediately tries to suck him dry. You take 5 damage as he just gets sucking blood out of you.
Zayabot.
Yeah, I know.
It is now the kobold who can't be seen's turn. One places itself next to Lycaon, and one places itself next to Zayabot.
I have a question.
Mhm.
Is it possible for me, because Mr. Lycans has been such a good lad to me, it's possible for me just to grab one of my health potions and like pour it into his mouth?
You'd have to use a bonus action.
Okay, easy.
That's generally how it works, so I use bonus actions to like do that kind of stuff.
Alright.
So let's take stock here. Who hasn't got any health?
Everyone.
I have full health.
I'm
the
at
first
half basically, so.
I'm dead.
Wait, what do you mean you're dead? Don't you
He's
have
on
like?
the ground. He's on the ground.
Oh, he's nearly. Wait, I actually dead now. Well, on the
No,
ground.
I'm
Yeah,
just
he's
on the
unconscious.
Oh. Fucking who knew kobolds could smash ass if they have like good men and homebrew enemies with them. But it is the kobolds who can't be seen's turn. They make 1 attack on Jip with advantage because actually I'm not counting the Sturges with them, but like because it's not really like attacking Jip. You know what I mean? It's not like distracting him. Like it wouldn't.
Yeah.
But it still hits anyway. And you take 1d4. Okay, you take 3 damage. So the kobolds who can't be seen, they don't. Oh no, sorry, only 2 damage. Sorry, they don't have. They don't do as much damage as the rest of the kobolds, but they're just there, which is what's the annoying part about them. The other 2 attack Zayabart. Okay, that was not a roll, but it doesn't matter. The first attack does not hit. Actually, you've got 1 on you, so they got pack tactics. 12 plus does 15 hit?
I'm a class 18.
Okay, he makes. They make a second attack on you. Sorry, third attack, I should say. 7 pack tactics. That does not hit. Yeah. So they begin poking at you, and you can like jump. It's like one of those Western movies where they got the guns and they're shooting at your feet, and you're just like jumping on this mountainside. It is now one of the kobolds' turns, who uses their action to shoot a sling at Jip.
He's slinging, bro.
Just retreat!
Go back down the mountainside.
Pick him up!
That plan was to get rid of the
close.
sturgeon and
We're
just
so
run.
close.
Okay, 13 plus what is it? Plus 4. I think that hits. 15,
Yes,
16,
it
17. Yeah, it does.
It does.
It deals. Oh, you take
God.
6 damage.
Oh,
As he shoots like a rock straight into your head.
honestly,
It
Chief,
is
you
now-
Wait. Move
Divinity
back
might be a
towards
good
me.
idea.
No, Jip, move back towards me.
It is
If you
now
can take
From a hard 6 damage was it?
Yeah. It
take
is
Lycon
now,
on your back.
it is now Sturge number 4's turn, who is on Zayabart, so he immediately sucks Zayabart. You take 6 damage, Zayabart.
That ain't bullshit. That's
Yeah,
fine.
he's just sucking on you dry. Lycan.
I'm actually gonna die. I'm gonna be sucked to
Make
death.
a death saving throw for me. Come on. Okay, that's 1 succeed. Okay, so you're kind of like hunched down on the ground now, like unconscious, still like with your sword plunged into the earth, like clinging onto life. You're just getting pelted by rocks now. That most of them are just like coming off you. Jip is like yelping in pain as like the kobolds are like poking sticks at him.
Yeah, and you can tell that I'm like only bleeding from my vital points.
Yeah, like they basically that's all they've targeted. It's like bad. It is one of the kobolds' turns, which tends to sling
Please don't.
Mr. Jip again with no pack tactics.
That's 4.
That's 15. Does that hit?
Oh, 15, that does not hit.
Oh my god!
Okay, I'm sorry, Jip.
Oh, fuck off.
Another attack from the next kobold, which does hit.
I'm down again.
I'm so sorry. I want you to know. I want you to know that this one's like not meant to be a hard one.
Now listen.
Okay,
It wasn't.
okay. No, actually, no. When I say that, I mean I designed this encounter to be fucked.
Let's just go
Like
back
the
a bit.
the
I
environment
did
affects
say-
a lot of combat. Yeah.
I did say I didn't want to jump up the front here because I'd die, and look at the situation we're in.
And look, if the bugs weren't absolutely insane, it'd be fine. The bugs are insane, bro.
Okay. Yeah, so you're on the ground now.
How much damage was it?
You take 5.
Oh, yeah, fuck off, man. What the fuck is... Oh my god.
Zybart's your turn.
Okay.
Okay.
Beef, I got the battle strategy for you. I know you've probably got a plan, but I gotta help the team here. I'm sorry. Is that okay?
What?
Yeah, are you two
Alright.
fucking fine back there making out, kissing
Alright.
each other?
Go here. Use your channel divinity. That'll get Jip off the ground. It won't get Lycaon. But then Jip can use a potion on Lycaon to get him back on his feet.
Why would
I
it
got
heal
this.
me?
Because you're out of range.
Healing word, and then I want a thaumaturgy. I mean, Toll of the Dead, sorry. Toll of the Dead.
I'm sorry, guys.
You need to heal yourself as well.
And wait, can I also chug a potion?
No.
And I'd allow.
Sorry. He wants you
I
to
was
use
like,
he
everything
wants to use your
else.
channel divinity to get him up.
Okay, I
Yeah,
use channel divinity to get him up.
Mainly because it restores on short rest, so it's good to
Okay.
use now.
Channel divinity.
You heal both yourself and Jip.
I
How
heal
much health is it?
myself and Jip.
How's the health work? Let me do the math for you. 5 times cleric level.
Bro,
Okay.
like... When we
And-
short rest,
More than that.
when we short rest, I'm gonna have a gaping wound in my chest.
Alright, so you divide 10 health between you and Jip.
Okay, Jip, you can get 6 and I'll get 4.
Thank you so much.
Don't worry, Jip, you can still be one-shot by a sling.
Yeah, I know. It's such a shit situation.
Furthermore, can I Toll of the Dead on this fucking insect on my neck?
Oh,
The channel divinity is in action.
Yeah, so
Hey,
you
Ryan.
use your action to do the.
it doesn't
That's-
affect anything.
Shit.
Actually, it does, but it doesn't matter
If
now.
you
'Cause
wanted
it's
to,
my
you
turn.
could use healing word, but yeah, I don't know if you want to use more spell slots here.
I've
How
realized.
many spell slots? I only get 1 back.
Yeah, so, yeah, you
Um,
can only get 1 back, like short one per day.
This is hard.
Yeah, it's a tough fight.
I realized that I had 2 minus max HP the entire time.
No, you don't, because long rest.
Yeah, but I didn't put it down.
Oh, you
So
didn't buff himself up. With that,
Oh, I see. Oh, he would
So-
still be up, but yeah,
I'd
that's
still
up to you,
technically
right?
be up, but
Ooh.
I'm down. I know I'm down.
see, I
That's
can't.
Okay. That's
I
my
don't.
fault.
I don't want to sound like unempathetic, but that's not on me. I'm sorry.
Also, shut
Yeah,
up, it's
it
your
is
fault.
No, it is my fault. It's
You
just because
know,
I don't
shit
play
happens.
Bloodhound
Yeah.
enough to remember
We'll get you
stuff.
out of this, Lycaon. We'll get you out of this.
Don't worry.
That's okay.
I do promise good amounts of loot if you clear this dungeon.
Oh,
I'll
God, they better
I'll
be.
happily play the hunter if I die, bro. It's alright.
No, you're getting out of here. We're getting you out of here.
everyone,
I don't know if I want to anymore, man.
Oh god. Okay. Yeah, so Zybar, that was your turn. Zybar.
Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause
Anything
you shot
else
actually
really I
get-
can do?
I don't think so.
Nah.
Crarian, it's now your turn.
Right. Now you see, what I did was make him a battle strategy.
Wait,
I
just
didn't make one for myself.
just checking. Harness divine power. Okay, no, it doesn't matter. There are no undead enemies.
Oh my god.
All
Well,
right.
Harness Divine Power. Isn't that the one that lets you restore your thing as a bonus action, right? Yeah.
That isn't. Wait, which one did I? Channel divinity.
You think if you got Channel Divinity? It's the
Yeah,
one
yeah,
that's used.
sorry.
And then Harness Divine Power is the one that gives you your spell slot back.
Yeah. Yeah. This is hard.
All right.
Yes, who's turn?
It is my turn, I believe.
Come on, Craren.
All right, we're moving up here. We're getting some distance.
Get the
Lycaon, don't worry. I got that fucking bug. Firebolt time.
Surely, please,
Miss
please.
this shit. 16.
That hits. Your bonuses
I
kill it
hate
alone.
That
You
bug
shoot
is
another
fucking
one
bad.
off of Lycan this time. It was only one. Well, was it off Lycan or Zybar?
Lycaon.
Yep, you shoot it off Lycan, who's about to suck the life out of him. Now he's on the ground. But your firebolt quickly just obliterated it out of the air.
I can't do any funky bonus action shit, so that is the end of my turn.
Jip, it is now your turn.
It's okay. I'm gonna use my bonus action. Was it to pour a health potion into this man's mouth right here on the ground?
Yep. So
How does this work?
roll is 1d4 plus 4,
Okay,
and that's how much health he
One.
regenerates.
surely something good. Come on.
6
Two.
HP. So as he's on the ground, you kind of hover over him and you pour this potion down his throat. It does good in bringing him back alive, but you still hear these kobolds who can't be seen laughing from the little hole, poking spears out and like kind of like edging you by shoving them in and out. You don't know when they're going to attack.
How much did I get healed?
6 health.
Okay, sorry, thanks.
All good.
I
Now,
love Chip Kicker Face.
you're welcome. You're welcome.
Got
For,
ace
after
of
all you've
movement.
done for me. Nah, yeah, I could move up there and die. That'd be really
To be
funny.
fair, you could also stay there and die. There wasn't really much of a choice.
Or I just move back here and like, let you guys do it all.
No, we can't afford
Yeah,
to lose
no.
ground.
You could jump in front of me and then use the dodge action.
That was literally I was gonna suggest that.
True.
So if the dodge action makes everyone have disadvantage on attacks against you, and you have an advantage on dex saves.
Wait, so how does this work? What do we have to do here for this?
So it just uses up an action. So but
Okay.
because you use up your bonus action to heal him, so you could run
Yep.
up and just use the dodge action. So you can move
Wait,
8 spaces.
does that means no attacking?
No, that means
Yeah,
if
you
they try to
mean
hit you, they have disadvantage.
Okay, so man, I'll move up here.
Yeah,
then
so
I'll
they're
unless,
unlikely
they have
to
pack, unless they have pack tactics, then it's just neutral. It cancels each other out.
Yeah.
But
Okay,
I'll
that's Chip's
I'll
turn.
just do my dodge. Yeah.
Yeah, you
that's
basically like kick off one of the walls and then start sprinting down. You hop out and you enter like a really defensive stance, like waiting for it.
Very good idea.
Okay, it is now the kobolds who can't be seen's turn. 1 on Zyabot, 1 on Kraren this time, and they make 3 attacks. 1 on Zyabot, with advantage because of pack tactics.
Hey, still got the fucking bug.
Okay, that is 19 hits. I'll roll the second attack that's gonna be on Zyabot just so I don't have to roll it again. 10, advantage. Okay, 2 attacks hit.
Ugh.
1, 2,
Oh,
3.
that's good.
Okay, you take 6 damage total, Zyabot, as 2 spears like shoot out of the holes and poke you in just unpleasant places. And the third one attacks Kraren. Ooh, that was less than that 20 with no advantage because no pack tactics.
Massive myth.
A spear shoots out, but Kraren's seen from the back what it's capable of, so he's been wary of the holes and jumps out of the way. It is now one of the kobolds' turns, who takes a slingshot at Jip with disadvantage because of dodge. Oh, you lucky fucking bastard!
Oh my god, God!
Okay,
Fuck off, man!
4 hits there. You take
Watch it, Max.
5 damage. As a rock just hits you like square in the jaw. It is Sturge number 4's turn, who is on Zyabot, and it begins to drain.
Taking a big sip.
Oh,
that's a big
5, 6,
sip.
7 damage.
Why is that such a big sip?
Are you
He's
still
back
up,
on the
Jamie?
ground. Oh wait, no,
Sorry,
that's a
bots.
different person. Sorry.
Zybot's down.
Now you're on the. I can heal you.
Wait,
Don't
is
worry.
Zybot down?
Yes, you are down. You took 6 damage from that. Also, you haven't been keeping track
Devastating.
of your
Devastating.
wounds,
You
Not a
sucked.
fan.
You got sucked.
Don't worry, Chief. I can get
Not
you.
a fan. I save everyone and kill myself. Unbelievable.
Like
Alright,
it's not you.
This is the unluckiest game I've fucking played in my life.
This is like a crazy fight, is what I'm trying to say.
RNG is just not on my side.
No,
man.
yeah, I'm gonna say like it's not just like tactics. It's like RNG has been on my side this fight for weirdly enough.
I don't think I've hit a single enemy yet. Yeah, no, I don't think I have.
Yeah, like it's not you.
Oh shit.
I'm just going all in, bro.
I'm at a crossroads because I want to help Jib kick a face, but I also want to get this Sturge off of Zyabot so that Kraren can do more damage on the kobolds than I'll be able to do.
See, that's the thing. I probably can't hit them anyway because they have +5 AC. Let me worry about Zyabot. You get in there.
Okay. Alright, calm.
We'll come to back you up.
Am I able to run to there?
Yeah, you can. Yeah, I
Is it
don't
like
mind. No,
in the
it's
way?
fine. I don't mind.
You can basically get there anyway. Yeah, it doesn't really matter.
I run to here, and I pull out my short bow because I can't reach him.
They're still gonna benefit
dirty.
from 3/4 cover. Keep in mind.
Zam's annual.
It's really all you can do though.
Actually, no. I'll take the
You can
dodge
take the dodge action.
I'll take the dodge action.
Incredible. Dodge action actually being used. Christ.
So you know you're a good DM when you design a fight where they have to use actions that aren't normally used. Or you know you're a good DM when you like kill your party with kobolds. Okay, that's your turn, Lycan.
And it's an action. Okay. Actually, I changed my mind.
Oh.
I changed my mind. I don't want to do the dodge action. I want to drink one of my potions.
Yeah, that's a bonus action.
You can do both.
I can do.
Wait, okay,
drinking.
here's a new rule. If you use an action to drink a potion, you will get the max benefits of it. Like you won't.
That's
have to
what I
roll.
thought it was. That's what I thought it was.
Yeah.
You just take time to savor it if you use your actual
Yeah, if
action.
you use action, you're like, oh, that tastes so good.
You give it a good whiff.
Yeah,
So
you're like,
you
it's
can,
like
dual
wine
hand it?
tasting. You're like, oh,
Is
like,
this the 79 vintage? Wow.
no, 78. And then the kobolds are like, 78 vintage? Really? On this mountaintop? Give us a whiff. And like, yeah, no. And you give them the whiff. Oh, this is the good shit.
Okay, can I compare them?
What, the 78 and the 77 vintage?
Yeah.
No, so no, what, is that what you're actually saying?
So the
Thank you.
bonus action one compared to the action one.
So the bonus action, you will have to roll, and then so it could still heal max HP, but the action one will always heal max HP, like, as much as it can.
How much?
Looking
Is
at a
that?
guaranteed
So it's
8 or an average
1d4
of
plus
4.
4, so it's 8, or the minimum the other one could do is 5. So it doesn't matter as much with a weaker health potion.
I'll take the bonus action one.
Okay. And you take your action to dodge. So roll d4
Yes.
for me, and that's how much you heal.
Nice. That's max roll.
Okay, cool. And then I'll take the dodge action.
It's now the kobold's turn. One of them takes a shot at Jip with his sling with disadvantage because you're dodging. 6.
Cannot be
so it's
hit.
already missed.
That one. He spins around and hits his friend. Oh.
Okay, and the other one takes a shot at Lycan. Misses. That one.
That one. Surely. Damn.
Oh, thank God, we're good.
Beautiful. Diabart, it's your turn. Make a death save for me.
Diabart.
Alright, Chief, I'll get you up. You gotta make one roll. You got inspiration as well, just in case.
I got inspiration.
We can fix you.
Okay, that's one success.
Very nice.
Prairie, it's now your turn.
Alright. And what we're gonna do... Who would have thought we're gonna firebolt another bug?
Let's go.
Roll for
One
it.
on the Zyabart. We hit these. I never miss these. I told you. 7, 6, 18.
That hits. Your bonuses incinerate another Sturge. It seems like when Crearin was born, his parents were like, we made him to incinerate insects.
Yeah,
He is
I
the
made
exterminator.
bugs. I kill bugs. Alright.
That is your job, Crearin, and you do it well.
We do a fancy combat roll to Zyabart, whip out the potion, pour it down his gullet.
Roll D4.
1d4.
Oh my god. If you're not gonna get her pronouns right, don't even bother getting her up.
Sorry, I forgot. You're just so handsome.
Oh, it's cut.
7. That's a 7.
That's good HP. You're up now, Zybart. And it is now Jip's turn. Oh, you got more? He's got more? He combat rolls over underneath Zybart's
I did 2 more combat rolls, so I'm now out of stamina.
How do I go back to
with that green management? Jip, it is now back to you.
Alrighty, so
the kobolds now have like a look of horror in their face.
Is my dodge disabled now? Or what?
Oh yeah, it's now gone.
So what if I re-enable it?
Well, you'd have to use an action.
It'd be funny, but you wouldn't be able to do anything else.
Well, the problem is I'm on 1 health, alright?
Oh, you actually are, eh?
Yeah, so I might activate
You don't understand. You don't understand.
No.
Oh, he's back up.
She's back up.
This man's back up. This woman's back.
Go back to your character, your table, and if you look at where is it?
Is it
hold up.
No,
yeah. Step of the wind. So as a bonus action, you can actually activate the dodge action.
Oh, the key point.
But if you use a key point.
Fuck yeah, bro. Let's do it. Let's do it.
So is it? Boom. Yeah, there we go.
And I think you need to step forward slightly before you can hit them.
Well, yep. Wait, so...
I'm assuming you can just, like, reach.
You could go around.
Oh, fuck yeah, bro. We can go right here.
You run around the barricade, they all turn to look at you, and you look at they're all, like, half your size. they're, like, tiny little things. They've got, like, all...
Bro, I'm, like, 4'11".
We thought they were bigger, but they were standing on stilts.
Alright, easy. Now we hit him with a short sword, surely.
Surely they've got low AC, they're from kobold.
Surely.
Actually, they've got high dex, I think.
Surely. Bro! What is this game? I'm not one, cunt!
No. Oh no.
I'm having alcohol poisoning.
You swing your short sword, and it goes flying over the mountaintop, and you no longer have a short sword.
Oh, dude, I'm good. Fuck that stupid short sword. I don't fucking want it anymore, man. Fuck it. Get rid of it. I'm sick of it.
It is now the kobolds who can't be seen's turn. Now, if you guys didn't know, they can only target people who are next to walls, so they cannot target Lycan or Jip.
Correct. They are in fact in your walls.
They are in your walls. They are in your walls. The kobolds who can't be seen. And they have 3 attacks. They're gonna make one on Zybar right now.
He misses these.
14 plus 3. 15, 16, 17. Misses. Makes a second one on Zybar. Which also misses, and third one on Crerin.
We can't even play armor, you'll be unhittable.
You are 14, does that hit?
Yes it does. Finally, I take damage.
That's the lowest I've ever had to roll to hit someone. You take... 3 damage.
I'll take minimum damage, bro. I'll take that shit.
Off, man.
Look, I'm doing my best.
No, sorry, not 3, 2 damage. Sorry, they only have plus 1 damage.
Bro, I've been knocked down like 4 times in this campaign. Give me a break.
Me and Jeff have just been abused.
I've been knocked down and like nearly more times in this one battle than you ever did.
Is one of the kobolds' turns now? Who out of fear tries to run away from Jip running directly past him.
Do it.
Would
Do
you
it.
like to use your reaction?
Yeah, fuck that guy.
Roll to hit. This is
guy.
with your legs as well because you got no short sword.
19, finally!
Roll to hit. I'm almost certain your bonus is kill him alone there.
Damn, that little help.
2 plus 3.
No,
Five.
no, that's perfect.
Oh, brilliant.
I have 5 HP. So as he's running past you, get into a low stance, and then you basically shoot up your leg so hard that you you see how he's got horns on his head?
Yeah.
Like his head spins all the way around, his horns are like dug into his back. As his head's basically been spun all the way around, and so it looks like he's got no head, but in reality his head's just backwards.
No head.
And he's gone. The rest of the kobolds look in horror as they're like, our plan was to defend this point. Once they get up to this point, we're fucked. Lycan, it's now you.
Oh, I'm pissed.
Rightfully so.
He angry, brother. He angry. Just thought that you jump the wall.
Oh yeah, I swagged on.
I don't think it's a very big wall.
He's pretty
Yeah.
swag. Yeah, he's
I
got
swagged him.
Yeah, you can jump it.
I,
This motherfucker's cornered, bro.
we're leaving him.
werewolf. Jumps the wall.
Oh
Beat him
yeah,
up.
I swing to hit this
Kill.
kobold.
Kill that bitch. Fuck him up.
I hate him. I hate him. I hate him.
This is racially motivated now. Get him.
It is actually.
Damn it.
Oh, I thought it was a 20 for a second, bro. Fuck's sake.
That's a 10. It does not hit.
You miss. So yeah, you hop the fence. The barricade, I mean. And you swing your sword at him, and he ducks it, but you kind of cut the bow that he was holding clean in half, and knock all his ammunition all over the place, and he's now pissing himself. It's actually his turn, and he attempts to run away from you.
Oh, easy
yeah,
kill, bro.
reaction.
You roll for hit.
Kill him. Beat him to death. Crush his little skull.
I roll to punch him.
Yeah, just punch him in the back of the head, bro.
My sword is swung. I swung my sword and he ducked it, so it got stuck in the barricade.
Yeah.
So he didn't. So he was like, "This is my chance. I can run away."
And
I let go of
running.
the sword. I let go of the sword and just.
Surely you just king hit him, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
It'd be a coward's punch if you weren't at 4 HP.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Oh.
Now, damage
It's
of
one-
unarmed attacks.
1 plus strength.
Yes, 1 plus your strength. What's your strength? Plus 3. So you
Fucking hell.
do 4 damage. So he's only got 1 HP left alive. But because there's only 1 HP, I'm just gonna say that you've just basically knocked him out. You haven't killed him. You've knocked him. You punch him in the back of the head, and he just falls 4 space boats into the ground. I'm shaking a bit around now, and he's gone. The last kobold just sits in the corner and cries. He uses his action to try to swing at Lycan. 15 plus 4 to the hit.
He really does. Yeah, this end has 19 AC.
You take 5 damage.
What a bitch.
You're back in the ground.
No.
No. Yeah, he stabs you in the thigh as you're you just king hit his friend. Bart, it's now your turn.
That's my turn.
As king hit his friend.
That's my turn.
That's
I
your turn.
zoom. I just zoom.
Crary, it's now your turn.
Alright, describe this barricade to me. I need a little more details. It's rickety.
It's wooden. It's a bunch of palisades,
Okay,
and then there's a platform at the top that they were standing on to shoot over.
Is it well made? Are cracks in it?
Weirdly enough, it is well made because they have to defend this pass a lot.
Damn it! So I can't see through and cast create bonfire. That's really unfortunate.
No.
I'm gonna I'll dash then. I get a little more distance. A little more intimidation for this kid.
Jip, it is now your turn.
Poor guy.
So much I can do, not really. I might just
punch him in the throat. Punch him in the throat.
Yeah, I just might punch him in the throat, as he says. Here I go.
Roll for it.
Here I go. Oh, 19 again. It's 2 in a
Yep.
row, baby.
Damage.
Let's go.
Kill him.
3.
Yes.
Yeah,
Blood.
yeah.
Yeah.
You basically do a ballerina spin, and then you pivot your leg directly into his rib cage, and then your leg hits him with enough force to go through his stomach, and Lycan actually has to help you get your leg out of him. and then when you pull it out, his lungs are attached to your foot, and you're all disgusted by it, and you have to scoop it off. But
That's
that,
amazing.
that is the last kobold who can be seen that has been killed. So the kobolds who can't be seen all skedaddle. They don't want to be a part of this
Good.
anymore.
I thought you were gonna say they break out the wall and I was gonna start crying.
Yeah, they become like a fucking Megazord.
They have a cannon for no reason.
Yeah, no. Hey, it deals fire damage. Who would have thought?
What the fuck, Jamie? What do you? How can you see all that stuff?
That button, the prompt appears for that button if you hover over it, so you actually can see it.
Dude, someone came on the board. Oh, we're good.
So the combat's over.
Yeah, that is a fight over.
Alright, everyone want to collapse?
Surround this guy. Surround this bitch.
The one I king
Okay,
it and knock it out.
you get 300 XP divided by 4. Which is
Fucking hell.
75, right?
I'll check real quick, but I believe you're correct.
Can we like give it to one person and then they level up? Or is that a no?
No, that's a no.
Okay, 75 each, you're correct.
Okay, I'm gonna take a break and take a piss, and I'll be back.
Don't waste your
Sorry,
spell.
I'm back now.
Look
Do
at
you
you.
want to ask me something about the kobolds, Marcus, or say something?
Correct.
Just before I start, I like bring us
Yeah,
back.
before we progress. First thing, heavy weapons. Longbow. They are small creatures. They only used it once, so it doesn't actually matter. But, gotta
Okay.
ask.
That's why I kind of decreased the damage from it from D8 to the D10.
Yeah, I will not argue that.
Yeah.
Second thing, sunlight.
Okay, I forgot to mention that the little barricade they were on had like shade on it.
Okay.
That was more on me because I was more drunk before and I was more like nervous. But I was meant to say that there was what's it called, a shelter on the top. But yeah,
That
you
is
are
fair.
correct. That are just two things. And I looked this up just to be sure. It's only if they are in sunlight, not if their target is in sunlight.
That's also what I was about to say. Good sir, I rest my case.
Okay, no, yeah, you're good. You're good to bring that all that up, and I'm happy that you are here to question me on that stuff. In
saying
fact,
that
I'm bringing us back right about now.
Wonderful.
Okay, while we're back, I'm going to say I forgot to mention that the barricade the kobolds had a shelter on it to protect them from sunlight. So sunlight sensitivity did not come up because obviously it is kind of like morning midday-ish right now. Yeah, and the longbows they were using were weaker longbows. They're not as heavy as upper ones, whereas normal kobolds wouldn't be able to use up longbows. And that's kind of why they don't like using them. They prefer to use a sling because it's easier on their bodies.
Very nice. Very nice.
Yeah, but you guys are taking a short rest now.
Yes, please.
Yeah, we also.
Hang a second.
Yeah,
If I use harness divine power, does that mean I get that back with a short rest?
You get it, but we will get one spell slot back, but it will expend harness divine power for the day. But you also get your channel divinity back whenever you do a short rest.
Yeah.
So it'll bring you back to all your spells, which is kind of good to have when you're going into the dungeon.
Yeah,
We're still in a dungeon, mate.
Use
Oh my god.
Use the use that.
Yeah,
thing,
because no, remember.
I've got
kobolds are known as the creatures who love traps. So
and they do.
and they love tight corridors.
Can I use my scroll of cure wounds on
We're just gonna short
Jip-
rest and do it.
kick
Then
a
do it. We're
face?
short resting. We're short resting, please no.
Yeah, yeah, short resting.
Oh, yeah, actually, yeah, let's short rest first.
Okay, are you gonna use harness divine power?
Nah, because no point.
No.
Because I'm gonna get back anyway, right?
No. To use harness divine, when you use harness divine power, that's how you get your spell slot back.
Your spell slots come back on long rest.
Yeah. This one,
Yeah.
you get one. for
Might as
doing
well.
spells.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. You got channel divinity, and now you're back to full spells. Roll to heal up, I guess. Also, we're gonna do the combat aftermath analysis as we always do.
Jip and Lycan are gonna need that bad.
So-
I nearly took 40 damage,
Oh
man.
my god, shit, you're fucked. You're fucked.
Like I said, I'm gonna have a giant
So,
gaping wound in my
This is
chest.
technically before the fight. So before the short rest. So remember, you can do the medicine check and one after if you fail. So
Okay.
minus a D8 off it for you.
Okay, wait. Do I roll the D8 or just minus 8?
First you minus 8.
So minus 8, so it's 30.
Okay,
That's
now
fine.
divide it into groups of 8.
Oh, fuck me, mate. You just can make me
I'll
divide.
get a calculator up for you.
It's the worst. I can't divide for the life of me.
30.
16.
3.75. Does that round up?
So just go 8, 16. Was it 8, 16, 24, right?
24.
And then there's 6 left over, so it's 3 groups of 8 and then 6, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yep,
and then
right.
so 8, 8, 8, 6. Then you're minus your constitution of all of those. So it's 6, 6, 6, 4. So you have to make 4 wound checks for me right now.
4 wound checks? Wait, what do I roll? Do I roll my hit die?
Roll a d8 4 times. So
Where's my... Oh my god.
this is for the one that's 4 first. We'll do the lowest. We'll do lowest to top.
Okay.
This is big.
Oh.
Okay, success. Okay, next one. This is for the 3 6s.
Come on, game.
That's
Fuck
a failure.
you.
One failure.
That's a failure.
3.
Okay. So you have a minor wound. So
thank God.
Roll no minor wound, a normal wound. So roll a d4 for me.
Even better, mate. Oh,
no, a moderate wound is worse than a minor wound.
No, not even better. Fuck
off.
Oh.
I think it's 4 plus 1. So you're losing 5 max HP.
Right. 15.
Oh, that's savage, man. Oh my god.
Okay, but does someone want to try and stabilize it?
Yeah.
Make a medicine check. So you have to beat 13.
Can I have the token for the wound, please?
Yeah, do we have one here available that I could just steal? Or...
I got 15 plus my medical, so it's not 20. I'm natural 20.
Thank you very much, good sir.
So what'd you roll? Unnatural. So yours has been stabilized, so it's halved, rounded up, so it's using 3 max HP. So I'll just write 5, and then in brackets 3. So you got.
So how much would I have?
You have 17.
Yeah, you should have 17. Make sure you write down somewhere what your maximum HP is.
I have it in my notebook here.
Okay, that's
so.
Good boy.
That's the thing, huh? I should use that more. I literally just use the Discord server for all of my videos.
I can't see. Oh, I can actually look at and check at your notes as a DM.
Oh,
so I can see max HP is 20 normally is what Jai wrote.
Yep.
No one else has written anything. No, not me either.
Yeah, I use my
shit.
shit.
There we go. Light counter, you're here.
Mm-hmm.
You ready for yours?
Well, I also took 9, or like.
Yeah, he had temporary
9,
HP.
Makes sense, yeah.
Okay, so roll.
D10.
So divide it to groups of 10. Sorry, minus 10.
Well, minus 10, so 23.
Okay, now divide into groups of 10. So 20.
10,
10, 10, and 3.
Yeah.
And then minus Constitution, so it's
1,
1, 8, 8, right?
1, 8, 8, yes.
Okay, now roll the 1 first. So you'd have to roll a 1 to actually to fail it. So yeah, D10, yeah, that one.
So funny.
There's no way you failed this shit.
I love wounds.
Oh! No way!
Did you add con?
No, you already did the con.
Ah, okay. So that's an unfortunate L.
That's bad. That's bad. Oh, I'm sorry. That's 1 minor wound. Now roll the rest. So the rest is 8s. You have to roll 9 or 10. Okay, you're good. So the most you get is a wound. Oh my god, you lucky bastard! You have
That's -1, right?
Yeah. So you got -1 HP. And you have
lucky man.
You have a.
Can I stabilize that or no?
Yeah. Roll for it.
14 plus 5, so 19.
Yeah, you're good.
What if you rolled on that one on stabilizing? Like, would you just stabilize?
Yeah, just stick my fingers.
Yeah, you stick your fingers in the hole, and then they lose more from it.
Actually cut like an artery.
If you roll in, okay, this is a rule. If you roll, this is like the rule I'm coming up with now. If you roll a nat 1 on the stabilized check, then it can't be stabilized for the rest of the day.
Okay.
I don't think that you deal more damage than you're doing, but I think that's more like fair.
Yeah.
So yeah, so you're not losing any max HP from that Lycaon because they got stabilized, but you're still like fucked. Whereas Jip, oh my god. Remember, if you get like more minor wounds, you're gonna have to rest for a while. Like if you get 2 wounds, you have to spend 2 days resting to get rid of both of them.
Fucking hell, mate.
Yeah, so you could be out of commission for a while if that's the case.
We're gonna mana now. We'll be fine.
All right. So wait, how do I heal my health at this point in time?
Okay, so you're taking a short rest.
I believe so.
Yeah. So now you can choose to expend your hit dice now.
Yeah, 2 of them, 2d8s.
So you can roll up to 2d8s. If you roll them, then you lose them until you take a long rest.
I'll use
and then 1. You plus your constitution for each die you use. So everyone just do.
D8, yeah.
Yeah. So
I got plus 75, right, for the XP.
Oh my.
Yep.
We all got 75. You're at 785, so.
Oh wow, you're getting there.
Alright.
I believe we all
are.
actually.
Lord, baby.
How much did you heal total?
What was it again?
So it's whatever you rolled, and then plus 2 for each die you use because your constitution.
So
So,
yeah,
I
he's
mean-
1 plus. Wait,
What did you roll?
So what did you
8.
roll? 8, and did you roll only 1?
Yeah,
Okay, so
So
that's
8,
10.
8 plus 2, because your con is plus 2, so 10.
10.
Just
I guess.
11 HP.
11.
You can use another. You can use your other one if you want. It's up to you.
Will 11 do me
No,
for
remember,
now?
if you're exploring the dungeon, taking a short rest might not be as easy.
Might be good to get it out of the way.
Oh, I'm gonna do mine now.
I'll use my other one. I'll use my other one. Fuck it.
Yeah, okay. Roll that shit.
Okay, hold on. Let me just.
Oh my god, I got a 10, Marcus.
Oh, massive. Plus your con, 12. That HP.
So
That's some
Fuck off, man.
That's some guy in wounded
also,
ship, chief.
just to ask, just to be sure, do you feel like that fight was just like bullshit, or do you feel like it was like balanced?
It was balanced.
I
The
was
only thing that was
insane.
bullshit was how long this was. If this was like half of the length, then it would be like.
Yeah, okay, that's good to know.
The only
I
bullshit
felt
was
that
my
as well.
luck, bro.
Because
But,
like.
I was being like realistically, because you remember you've been traveling up this like path for about 30 minutes. They wouldn't start shooting in like when you're right up at them. They start shooting like.
Can I also
when they
add,
can.
James?
Mm.
Is that me and Jip Kickerface both used a dash action and went straight into the those mosquitoes dash action range, which basically like initiated the
Yeah.
fight immediately. Whereas like if we took our time and waited for those things to get to us, we would have been able to shoot them out of the sky before the kobolds could attack us.
That's good
Yeah.
input. That's good
yeah,
input.
that's definitely correct. My only real complaint: the bugs deal a little bit too much damage.
Yeah, like I saw I think it was a video by someone, and they were like, yeah, these guys are like fucked.
Yeah.
And then but they were like, they said like they only have 2 HP, and then he was talking about how he created like a thing, like a stat block for a swarm of them. But I was ignoring that. I was more like, oh, these things are actually kind of cool.
Oh,
like,
very cool.
Yeah.
So
'Cause we had-
their combat rating is 1/8.
I have no
On
complaint.
their
with them.
own, sure, but yeah, it's because
I have no like complaint except for maybe plus by -1.
So say again.
So like instead of like a +3 to hit, like a +3 to attack, right? They have like a +3 to attack. Don't
They had +5 to attack, which is what
Oh
shocked
my-
me.
It should
And
be
their
like
damage, they had higher
+4.
damage rolls than the kobolds.
It should be like +4. I think +5 is a bit excessive.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what I was
+4
thinking.
is like
I was
a lot,
really
like
shocked. I was
guaranteed damage.
really shocked by that. It's because they got such high dexterity.
May I?
maybe like a
quickly
con
say-
save if they're attached to you.
That's what I
Maybe
was
it's
thinking as well. I'm gonna
guaranteed.
double check just because I read it wrong, but no.
No, I doubt you did. That sounds right for what they've written as.
Yeah,
Just sparingly, they're fine, but that was
Yeah.
a lot of.
yeah, that was
and it
5.
it was a bad
The whole
scenario,
point of
yeah.
it, the whole point of it was like because kobolds need pack tactics,
Attack tactics,
and,
yeah.
and because of the kobolds that can't be seen, they're almost always getting pack tactics as long as I place them right.
Yeah.
And you don't think that those were overpowered, the kobolds that can't be seen?
It wasn't okay. If it was just the kobolds and can't be seen, and the kobolds themselves, I wouldn't think that
Yeah.
like it was bullshit at
Yeah,
all. Like
yeah.
it's just like if I'm gonna draw like
Yeah.
so like let's say this is the scale, right? So on the scale we have us and we have them, right? And so we're players are obviously a pretty big weight, right? Especially
Yeah.
all 4 of us, 1, 2, 3, 4. But like you can't hit these guys along here.
Yeah.
Not well. You can't hit these ones. They this fly. We're outnumbered by them, and they can do massive damage. The scales were like they're normally balanced in our favor. I would say 20%. This one was a lot more towards them. Like I feel like you might have began to influence the levels at some point for like against these guys because you knew it was obviously going far against us.
Yeah.
And then obviously they turned around. Like thank you for that. But
No, I honestly, I actually didn't do anything.
really.
Yeah.
I'm surprised.
Yeah,
like
the whole point of this was to test. Can I make a very weak creature not overpowered, but like strong? Because a lot of people say kobolds are strong if you play them like how they should be played, and that's how they should be played, using traps and getting the best out of their what's it called, pack tactics.
Yeah.
Ooh,
I like the kobolds that can't be seen, but I'm terrified of them because 3 attacks is a lot. They missed a
Yeah,
lot.
but
They missed a
the
lot.
thing is they've got lower stats than normal kobolds, so they're less
definitely,
likely to
yeah,
hit, and they only have +1 to their damage rolls.
Yeah,
The-
it's just like
the
that's gonna be
thing is,
like, if
James-
they hit their shot, that's gonna be
Yeah,
fucking
but-
terrifying.
Going into this what's it called, dungeon, you should be wary of the kobolds that can't be seen.
Don't
I,
worry.
I,
I'll
love,
go
I love
first.
I love saying it as well. The kobolds that can't be seen.
Yeah, it's gonna be
Also,
like a massive
also,
shit
I just like to also bring up like the way you started it was with a boulder. Like if that, like let's say that put Andrew down,
How much
or,
does that
he,
hurt?
or hit him.
It wouldn't have done enough damage to like knock someone down. I'll tell you now, it would have done 3d8, and that's at like max. So
We would have lost.
Yeah, like that would have been it. Like that would have been team wipe. Like
yeah,
there
but
would be
it,
no.
it only would have hit the person who was at the front. So if Andrew dodged, it would have gone to the next person. And
Yeah, that's why I did not want to jump. That's why I did not want to jump.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
knew
and it was
happen.
smartest to put Andrew at the front because he's the tankiest and the strongest, and he stopped the
Survival.
boulder. But
No, we got-
and if you made a deck save, like it would have been those ones where you take no damage at all, so it would have been fine.
In hindsight, we probably should have stayed at the back here and like
Yes.
moved
Yeah.
us up as a group.
Hindsight is 2020.
Yeah, but like the reason we feared that was because we didn't want we didn't know how powerful these guys were, and
Yeah,
and we didn't realize that these guys could when we're taking fire from 3 sides when you're up here, and like me and Marcus could like only move up so quickly. So by the time that Jip and Andrew were there, it was already too late for them. You know.
This is kind of why it's like one of my top 5 fights. I'm not gonna lie.
You like this one a lot.
Yeah.
I really like the fact that the environment is massive.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
would
that's why I
definitely
really like that the environment played a massive part in this one.
Yeah, if I was playing as Guy Wundun, this might have been my favorite fight, but I'm not playing as Guy Wundun, so that really brings it down.
No, it would have been the same as the acid pit fight
Oh,
for
I
Guy
love that
Wundun, where
fight.
you wouldn't have been able to hit anyone.
Nah, I've ranged attacks now. I've got the fucking flaming sword.
Kuno was just like running across like every single board and dodging every single arrow.
Mm.
Do you remember that?
Greg presses one spell and all of the kobolds up here are dead.
Lol.
Yeah, but that's the thing. You guys were like level 4 or something.
Yeah,
like,
the level differences, yeah.
like whereas this is this is an insane encounter for up to like level 3 or 4, I think.
my
Oh,
God, and
yeah.
then, like, that hobgoblin,
just
and Kuno
quickly.
used the push action on him, and he
I
like,
needed-
fell into the acid.
Yeah, you got your wounds, eh?
I need to do my wounds. I need to do
Oh
my
yes,
HP.
sorry. So minus, I think yours is 8, so minus 8
Yep.
from wounds.
Okay.
Okay, now divide into groups of 8, so it's 8 and 6. So
Okay.
and then minus your con, which is 2, so that's 6 and 4. So roll a d8, and we'll do number 4 first.
8.
Big numbers, big numbers, big
Wounds,
numbers.
wounds are scary as well. I'm realizing that now.
They are kind of spooky.
But
Okay, that's a
Oh.
failure.
Now for 6.
Okay.
Now you're rolling for 6, roll
Yeah,
again.
roll for 6.
Same dice, same
No,
dice.
same
Okay.
thing, but you're just rolling to.
You're trying to roll above 6, yeah. You got this shortly.
Oh, okay. Roll a d4. You've suffered a normal wound.
Yep, moderate wound.
Oh, I just realized I'm stuck using my fist.
Oh, that's 5. Okay, no, you can roll to stabilize yourself if you want to before we do.
Of course.
He's just like poking and prodding at the holes in his body.
Did anyone hear
15.
Jai?
What?
That's
So
bad
I'm
word,
stuck.
man.
I said
We've
I'm
got a
stuck
weapon.
using my
Someone
my
must have a
fist,
weapon.
bro.
You want my
Oh,
quarter staff?
the kobolds have scimitars.
Wait. So how like so that's just from my permanent health.
Yeah. So write down some of what your maximum HP is.
Scimitar.
Alright, man.
Alright, we're back.
Hey, nothing happened. Nothing
You
happened.
can take my quarter staff if you want. It's
No, I'll take a scimitar.
So
is what I was
scimitars
told.
are very similar, which is like the funniest thing.
1d6
I've
slash.
got that versatile though.
Very nice, very nice. So am I allowed to pick up one?
Yeah, of
Scimitar.
course. Like why wouldn't you want to?
Right.
Do they have any other capabilities, scimitars?
I think they're finesse. I think that's the only cool thing. They're not amazing.
You know what I figured out today and I fixed on my weapon sheet?
Yeah.
So scimitars aren't finesse, not scimitars, quarterstaffs aren't finesse.
Oh, I knew that.
That's fucked.
That's kind of.
That's like the dex weapon, right? I mean,
not
I
only
fixed
because
it.
you think of monks. Monks can turn them into finesse weapons.
Oh yeah, of course, but like still, you think of a quarterstaff, like
that yeah,
dex.
you are correct.
yeah, either way. Oh, scimitars
Okay.
are light? Holy shit.
I think that's how the wound works. Done.
Right. We'll put it on you.
If you wanted to, Joe, you could...
Did you roll to stabilize it?
What was that, Mark?
Yeah.
Don't worry.
And
You
what
can do-
and what do you roll?
I rolled a 7.
Wait,
Oh
say
yeah,
that
good.
again.
So you stabilize it. So you know. So what's your maximum HP?
22.
22. Yep. Okay, you
What'd you say, Marcus?
Wait, just wait.
So
wait,
what
wait.
what does that mean? In the like -3 or -5?
-3
Okay.
total. Right now. So 5 is what it was originally because you stabilize it as halved.
Okay. And in terms of because of my rest, how much health do I have?
So you can roll d8s to restore your health. So how many do you want to roll? So you can roll 1 to start with.
Okay.
And then you add your constitution to this one. 4.
Fuck my life.
Oh my.
So yeah,
And
damn.
I'll do it again.
that's all your hit points die got. Oh my god.
I'm gonna
You can-
kill myself. I'm like
Okay,
Jumping
rule,
off the cliff.
No, new rule. I don't really mind about this rule. If you roll a 1 on your hit die restoration, you can re-roll it. I don't mind. So you can re-roll that one. I don't care too much. Okay,
okay,
8.
thank you.
Max. But if you roll 2 1s, that's fate. I can't influence fate. Okay, yeah, so you've kind of set up a camp after that one. You're kind of like roasting by the fire, or like with this kobold, he's kind of like knocked unconscious, like his head like bleeding at the top. Just like yelling like at each other and at the just curse the kobolds, screaming at like if I see another kobold, even though you know you will, it will be too soon.
Can we take this guy and make him the new Nathaniel? Surely.
No, I'm
I will say if he's hanging, whoever's neck he's hanging by, all kobolds will get pack tactics on you.
Oh,
I don't mind, kill that bastard.
See, here's the issue, Mr. Chickenface. You are not proficient in scimitars.
He's not.
So
Oh wait,
no,
fuck it.
they're
Are they
martial.
not simple weapons?
I thought they were simple as well. They're
Oh,
martial.
yeah.
Can I make it
Wait,
a...
what does the kobold speak?
If you're not, you won't be able
Kobold.
to. So, I guess you're just stuck with your legs for now.
Bro,
Okay.
take my quarterstaff. It's a simple weapon.
Nah, fuck your... I'm gonna
No.
use I'm gonna use my
No, like
leg.
dead ass. It's like actually a good weapon.
I'm gonna use my leg.
It's actually a good monk weapon.
Yeah, the
I'm gonna
quarterstaff's actually really good for monk.
Alright. Are you sure, man? Are you
Yeah.
sure, man?
Take it. I don't use it. I
Yeah.
can't.
Doesn't it do
Watch
1d8?
Watch me
It's
not...
It's D6 D8. It's two-handed if
Yeah.
you want, which he can do without any deficit. So
Okay,
Yeah.
wait. Quarter, staff, there we go. Do I put the bonus? The plus 5
yeah,
bonus?
+5, and you're looking at 1d6/d8
1d6 slash d8.
+3.
Fuck. Plus 30. Very nice. Do I need to put a note? Is there a note? Special
Nah,
note?
there's nothing special about it.
Alright.
Just to ask, how much longer are we gonna go for?
How long do you want to go for?
I have a
Ju- ju-
double.
ju- just because we've been playing for about 3 hours now.
I have a
And
double
it's
3
12
food
now.
tomorrow, so I'm good.
Okay.
Oh, really?
It's mainly for Jamie.
I'm not working.
Okay.
Let's do another battle.
Yeah, I can happily stay up as long as I want, bro.
Okay.
we'll do
Just a second.
I'm now
Without
pulling
too
out.
much metagaming, like, how long is this dungeon?
Like,
No,
it,
no, no.
It, it,
Oh, we
would be
won't-
another,
we won't.
it'd be another session at least, like 100%.
Yeah, we won't finish the dungeons. We know.
Yeah.
We know.
we can
we know
start a combat.
My
yeah.
dungeons are crazy.
We know what he does.
Also, new rule, just because traps are gonna be definitely a thing because you're versing kobolds. Instead of using passive perception, I'm going to treat the traps like they're making a stealth check. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So anytime there's a trap, I'm going to roll. Behind the scenes, you won't see it, but the camera will see it, obviously, and then that will determine, if it sneaks past, if the trap avoids your senses, and they all have their own bonuses.
It's still based off of our passive perception.
Yeah, it's all
right?
based off your passive perception.
Yeah, cool. All good.
So does this kobold, does he speak English?
He's kind of awoken at this point, and you know that he can only speak Draconic.
Okay.
He's saying all these like weird. You push him off the cliff.
Yeah.
He's like, can you speak English? No. And just chuck him off the cliff.
No, are we doing that? Surely. Let's
Like-
just fucking do
No,
it.
no, no. Let's set him on fire first.
Oh yeah, sure. All right.
And then I use Toll of the Dead as he's calling.
And then you hear like a bell ring. His head pops in the air, and then he like a burning corpse just like shrivels into ash and hits the ground.
Yep. Everyone, drag him towards the edge.
And-
Let's do this.
Lycan kind of says like a cocky remark, saying a real dragon would have flew. And then Jip's kind of doing ballerina spins.
Alright.
No, I like to imagine that Jip's the one who like kicked him off the edge.
Like the
Little snap of my fingers. He's now on fire.
Oh god! And then the bell rings. Lycan's witty remark. It's like the team tactic. Oh,
And
God.
what's his face? Fires an arrow at him. Lycan's fires an arrow at him.
I like your team dynamics so much.
What? We just hate. We're just racist.
You're just like angry bastards. Like you're just 100% bastard.
Yeah, we're full of spite.
But now that you've finished your rest and you've arrived at the entrance of the stone scale tomb,
there is like a big door. It's definitely like sealed up, and there's really no way you can tell how to like open it. But there is draconic writing on it, and carvings of dragon heads. That kind of like there's like 2 dragon heads, and they kind of spiral around between the doors, and they meet in the middle with wicks inside their mouths.
That sounds very dramatic. Before we continue, I forgot to ask because I didn't want to interrupt you. I'm gonna do an occultist ritual check.
Yes, go for it.
Okay.
Shit.
I'm also
Alright, continue.
Oh.
A fat.
Yeah, that's about it. So it's you gonna take a beat? That's all good.
Yeah.
So while he's gone, yeah. So there's like this big stone door, 2 dragon heads that kind of like spiral from the outside, like all the way around the border of the door, and they meet in the middle. Like where like the slit in the middle where a door would open. You know what I'm talking about? Like 2 doors would open. And there's like a Wiccan Eva mouth, and then writing in the all over the door in Draconic.
Well, we don't read Draconic. One of us should have picked a Draconic, bro.
Oh yeah, my bad. I should have. Yeah.
We had no cash. We would have been able to buy it anyway. All right. Damn, you pick up Sylvan. Interesting.
I think those shit.
Why you picked up Sylvan is so funny.
Why did you?
Who, me?
Kuno can speak Sylvan.
That makes sense. Yeah. That doesn't surprise me.
That's literally what he said. I said, oh, what language do you want to like pick? And I started listing them all off. I said Sylvan, and he goes, isn't it the one that Kuno can speak? And he goes, I go, yeah. And he goes, okay, I'm picking Sylvan. I go, oh, you sure? Like, it's not often used. And he goes, no. I want him to have secret conversations with Kuno if they ever meet.
That's actually, yeah. Alright, I'll wait for Jai to get back before I interact with shit.
My bad, boys. I kind of like it though.
Can I do a history check on the door?
Oh yes, make a history check.
Can we see the door? Can
a history check being used? Holy shit.
Ryan, could you draw up the door?
I just picked up some guys, something on someone's sheet by accident, like their table by accident, while trying to reach or something. So the door is right over here.
Square door, advanced.
Yeah, I'm getting there. I'm getting pretty advanced. And
No,
yeah.
we've seen square doors.
What'd you roll, Jamie?
14.
14. Yeah, you notice as the entrance to Stone Scale Tomb, it is a tomb dedicated to the purple dragon Malsphere. It is not his resting place, but it's kind of like a love letter to all of his horrible deeds he did thousands of years ago in the past, as he roamed over the world of Constant, destroying continent per continent until the Vedalken ultimately defeated him. The door itself, using history check, you're not able to decipher anything besides just knowing that there is 2 dragon heads, a Wiccan Eva mouth, a wick of, you know what a wick is, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And obviously just draconic writing. But yeah,
I mean,
you can't tell much else.
I absolutely know how to get in there, but first of all, 4th wall break. You said this dragon was around thousands of years ago. Would you say roughly 3,000 years ago?
Yes, 3,000 years ago.
Is this the Dragon Lord from fucking Melisaria? Don't answer that.
How do you remember this?
I remember all the lore shit. I respect Ryan's story. Am I right?
This is from a different campaign. For reference, Rakamdra, as the elf said before, is the home of metallic dragons, and the Wildlands is the home of chromatic dragons.
So different dragon.
Most likely, it would be a different dragon entirely.
Okay.
Most likely.
So my theory still holds up.
They would be around the similar times.
Alright, so my theory still holds that elf we're going to meet in the other campaign is absolutely the Dragon Lord of Rakamdra.
You almost just blew up my fucking brain, Marcus.
I was concerned for a second, but I thought, upon thinking about it, it doesn't really make sense. I still think there's a dragon egg in here, though. I read that map.
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm assuming the door is locked.
Yeah, like you've tried pushing it, there's nowhere to pull it. You've tried actually pulling on like the dragon heads to open up the door, but it just refuses.
Alright, time to light some candle wicks. Produce flame time.
You produce flame, you light Eva candle wick, and the door opens to you.
It's too easy, lads.
You swear you hear something like said in Draconic though as the door opens, and it opens up to reveal the dungeon. I'm going to wipe the board because this dungeon's gonna be fucking annoying to draw up otherwise.
Big boy time. Let's go. Alright, let's clear the board.
Here we go. Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna start from the bottom of the map, like around here.
Bottom, now we're here.
No, we're way up, way up.
Fucking Kobold out of here. He's canonically off the map.
And now remember, okay, just because I'm going to be using the box tool, unless there is a circle in between something, they are all like open hallways.
Very good to know.
You never know, you never know.
Damn, he calculating squares and shit.
Yeah, I designed this dungeon a long time ago.
Wonderful.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Also, Jai, if you didn't know, remember when that time we were gonna play D&D, and then I got Angie. Oh, is Jai here?
He was. 2
I
seconds
think
ago.
he went to take a massive...
I was gonna say, this is the campaign I was gonna do with him.
Hold on, my mic fucked
Oh, you're
up. What
back.
was
Oh,
it?
you're back. Yeah, this is the campaign that we were gonna do with Felix and Felix, Gus, and you.
All right, I
Okay. So keep that in mind. So back whenever that was done, anything around this point has already been like made.
Very nice, very nice.
Okay. Yeah. So you've now like entered this tomb, through this door here. So pass me all your characters.
Oh, they're over here.
They're over there.
I just moved them out of the way.
All of our
Suppose
hands
I'm like
move
at the
once.
door and you guys are hanging out.
Yeah, they're all like here, and
Alright.
you've kind of like, oh, I don't know.
Oh. Alright, I'm gonna be a little prick and go dark vision.
Yeah. Do you have dark vision?
Yes, I do, as an elf.
Yeah.
Just
So
wanna-
Yes, me
So,
too. I
yeah,
also
yeah,
do
just
dark
need
vision.
to-
the walls of so someone play stealth and cunning.
Andrew? Thank you.
Yeah,
can give
the
it
tomb
time.
itself has a powerful odor that nearly knocks you back. The walls,
God.
floors, and ceilings are all stone, paved, and smooth to touch. The entrance room depicts various sorts of dragon lore upon its walls, like the winged fire beasts, hoarding of treasures, and the dragon's egg seem to be the most important motif of the art. Looking further down the hallway, you see it's split into 3 paths, one to the south, one to the west, and one to the east. So that's, I think that might have been worded wrong, but it's like, so like path down here, path down here, path down there. Like there's like all sorts of like rooms.
This is the... I'm assuming, surely this is the dungeon that Mr. Haddock wanted us to go to get whatever, right?
Oh yeah,
Oh, I
yeah,
mean,
yeah. Mr. Haddock is
Absolutely.
presumably
Where
in
is
here.
he? Oh.
Yeah, like
Maybe a different entrance.
either a different entrance or he was captured. You're not sure, or killed.
Okay, so he's absolutely been captured then. Good to know.
You never know, you never know.
It's
Alright,
like, when you think about it, like think about how much you struggled with getting into here, and then imagine him traveling here with bandits.
So Lycaon, you're going first.
I'll go first.
Respect you and all, but you got way more health.
Wait. Before he goes, I can give him guidance.
I
I
don't know
give
how
you
much
just
to do.
guidance.
But
If he gets hit by a thing, then he can jump out the way.
It
don't know.
doesn't affect saving throws. You're thinking, oh, there's a different spell that does that. It's called resistance. It's the same thing, but for saving throws. But you don't
I'd
have
like to do a perception.
Brother.
a perception check.
Yes.
Roll perception.
Now what you see is there's murals on the walls depicting dragons, and the stone walls are made of stone.
13 plus 4.
17.
Yeah.
You can. Hey, put that away. You
Yo,
can
where'd he come from?
Okay, I'll ask you one, and then you can pick. Would you rather what you can hear or what you can smell?
What I can hear.
Okay, so coming down the left corridor, you can hear a great deal of movement for a couple moments as you kind of like enter this hallway, like you know what I'm talking about, like as you kind of like entered here, and then it stops for a moment.
I'm scared.
And that perception check also looks for like tripwires and stuff that's next to me, right?
Yeah, you can't see any traps.
Okay.
What, any holes in the wall, mate?
Might want to peek around that corner, too.
Jip, I will tell you now, there is holes in the wall. Every 5 feet there's a hole.
Mad. Let's
You
go.
would have seen that when I looked in here.
Oh, sorry, I forgot to mention it because it's just kind of like common knowledge now.
That's
That
fair, yeah,
there,
that's
like
always-
everywhere you move, there is a hole for a kobold that can't be seen.
Let's
makes
go.
sense.
I want to peek around this corner.
Okay, so as
Without
you
getting myself
enter here,
seen.
no,
You'll
I
be
might
like
have to
it-
redraw some of this map
another
stuff because I don't want to like count up every single individual square because that will take forever.
No, count up every single square.
Okay, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 7.
You reckon kobolds are good at hitting the gritty?
What was that? Sorry.
So you reckon kobolds are good at hitting the gritty?
No, I
they
heard
would
what you
be,
said.
They would be. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 5. Probably 10.
Marcus,
and-
I hope
Yes,
you
bro.
know that when we play D&D, I'm going to be hitting the gritty in order to persuade
What does that
enemies.
mean? What does that mean?
Have you not seen the gritty?
You know what gritty is? My
Oh,
dog, my dog likes to
Bro.
hit the gritty.
I'm gonna send you a video of a person hitting the gritty.
Alright.
Hitting the gritty. I can't type properly, fuck me.
Yeah, so that's about all you can see. So there's a bunch of like hallways that go down, down, and then on the right side there is 2 doors. That are one on the left side and one on the right side, obviously, and then it continues down a bit and it just ends abruptly.
And you said Lycon was able to hear stuff on the left side?
Yeah, you're able to hear stuff on the left side.
The other way, it seems.
Can I use the rest of my movement to get here?
Oh, you're not in combat yet, so
Yeah.
I know, but I don't know. I'm just treating it like that.
Yeah, no, that's not bad to treat like that. Okay, so when you turn down here, you look down.
Here you go, Marcus.
Thanks, Chief.
Okay, and you can kind of see that there is a corridor.
Just the
down
dancer.
here.
Ready?
There is nothing though. Oh, actually, sorry, there is something in this corridor. There is 3. It looks like 3 like tanks of like liquid or something like that. You can't really tell. It's like it's like steel.
Is that the slurp juice, bro?
And it's like it's like fixed up into the wall.
I will indeed be hitting the gritty, Marcus.
I'm glad you'll be hitting the gritty.
Because I have high performance.
Does
I hope
anyone
you're
else
all on
wanna
that
do
one and break
anything?
your knees.
Anyone else wanna assist me?
What
Here?
was that? Sorry, I was talking about hitting the gritty.
Anyone else wanna assist me here?
I don't know how much I can do
I'll
for you.
come up with it, man.
Alright, I'm gonna keep an eye on this corridor. Just to make sure.
That looks like a balls. 2 balls.
2 balls.
Gotta watch the floor.
They're 2 doorways that head into like 2 different rooms.
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep an eye on that, just in case.
The thing is that I know that once a kobold gets alerted, then
Game over, bro.
we're
I will learn and cast Thunderclap just to make sure they all know we're here.
and then
I love
you
thunderclap.
and then you throw it back.
Yeah, and then I throw
what
it back.
about you, Zybart? You're falling behind, or?
Yeah. You sure I can't, like, if anyone rolls for, like, perception, I can't give them the guidance? Is that not
No,
the
you can do it for those kind of rolls. It's just that you can't do it for saving throws, is what you said.
You can
before.
do it.
Yeah.
You
Can
can
I
just
just
help
okay,
action.
you get guidance, my friend.
Yes, homie.
But I don't really like the help action. If you're talking about that, Andrew, I don't like the
Yeah.
idea that you just go, hey, have advantage on a roll, because it just encourages you to do it every single roll.
Unless it makes sense.
Unless it makes sense, or it's like I am a surveyor and you're doing a surveying roll, which would make sense. It's not like I don't know what the first thing about lockpicking is, but have a pat in the back.
I think it's supposed to be like if you make a perception check, and then rather than 2 people making perception checks, it's just you double the perception check.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rolling for stroke.
Yep.
Oh!
Okay, so yeah, what's to go from here?
You're close.
Alright. Well, yeah, let's clear corridors. Good idea.
Yeah. Yeah, let's go. Let's keep going. I want to peek around this corner.
Okay, I'll follow you.
Okay, now peeking down this corridor, you realize it's less of a corridor and more so a room.
Uh-oh.
This is where the loot is.
Uh-huh.
I'll get rid of that previous box.
There is an open door on this side, and a closed door on the other side. The room itself, let me read it. So you can see a table in the middle. There's all sorts of like food and like there's actually like money on the table. It seems like they were playing the kobolds were playing some kind of gambling game and left abruptly.
We invited to a round of poker.
Oh, more stakes. Can you draw the table?
That door is closed. This door is open. Are they in here or did they leave here?
You could have run out. Could have been the 3 that were out there waiting for us, mate.
Maybe.
Make an insight check, Lycan and Chip, because you're kind of like I'm assuming you're both kind of looking around the corner to this room.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Wandering the room.
Insight 18 plus whatever my insight is, man. I
He
can't
rolled
even
well over
remember.
20.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, so your best example, like looking at it, it looks like people left within the past like minute or two.
Yeah, definitely the blokes we met.
Like
We just
you
absolutely
can
make-
mainly tell so because there seems like there's some kind of like hot food and you can see steam coming off it. And
How
How
like
did
what?
they even know that we were approaching?
They heard
The
us.
door opened.
So maybe I got some special little fucking system
I
out
will
there.
say
you
I
don't
will
know
say
me.
one thing. I will say one thing. The kobolds who can't be seen.
Yeah, bastards they
See
are.
you.
I
Wait.
reckon.
They're in
Can
the
I,
walls, aren't they, mate?
Can I check perception on the walls?
Okay.
Hey, can I give him the help action?
Yes, you can.
Marcus
Roll
turning hands
perception
to
with
walls.
advantage.
'Cause I like
16 plus 5, so 21.
21. You look down one of the holes. And you catch you weren't too sure of it, but you saw some kind of movement.
Uh-oh.
But it's dark in there. Even though you got dark vision, it's very dark in there, and you could just barely see something moving
No,
around.
but I have dark vision. You don't
Alright.
understand.
Can I cast create bonfire in one of the walls?
You and your fire magic.
Or I'm a pyromancer.
Yeah, you look in and you cast create bonfire. It lights up like a space in like the tunnels, and you see like it's like it's like when you enter a room, there's like a rat in the middle of the room. It's like that, and you see like a kobold who's like looking at you on the other side of the fire. He turns around, and just runs down the corridor, and turns somewhere before you can catch him.
Bro, you think it's killed?
We know they're watching us.
Oh Jesus. Well, we may as well
If
be
if I get a pebble in my hand, can I put it on the wall where the hole is and cast mending on it?
The hole's like. I don't think a pebble could cover up this hole. And
don't
mending would take a full minute, and there's like holes everywhere. So,
Or
I got-
Bob the Builder
I'm-
getting in there.
I have a question.
if I marked every single hole, I'd be doing this. James, ready?
I have a question.
I got hope. Yeah.
So I'm just marking all the holes.
If is there a certain amount of like times you can get down before you just are fully dead?
No.
Okay, mad.
But
Alright.
like,
Do they
I was gonna make a rule for that. But generally, I'm pretty sure death saves are meant to persist between. It's like a homebrew rule that's very common between hardcore campaigns where death saves persist between going down. I don't like that at all because.
Alrighty.
But I was gonna make a rule where you get a wound every time you go down, but we're not gonna be doing that unless you're at level 5. That's when I'll start doing that.
So it's
Very
still,
nice, very nice.
We start taking ridiculous amounts of damage as well.
so you're saying that death
Me and
saves-
Mark is a fuck then, bro.
Oh yeah, we outie chief.
Was that Lycan?
I was just saying like death saves are saved. So like if you roll like a bad death save, then it's like permanent.
Yeah.
Okay.
Until you take a long rest generally, but we're not doing that.
Oh, okay. So
Okay, so your saves are cleared.
yeah, I'd like to after knowing
Sorry.
that Craren literally basically lit the tail of a kobold on fire, I'm just gonna go run in and have a look see inside.
Are you following after Jip?
Yeah, I'll follow him.
What about the rest of you?
Yeah, I'm gonna follow behind.
Yeah, I
I'm gonna
agree.
behind.
Okay.
I know.
give me a
One of you
second,
wanna watch?
so,
Get away from the wall.
as
That hot food on the
Stop,
table
stop,
looks kind of
stop for a second.
Oh, the door's getting closed behind us.
As you approaching the table, you notice that both entrances have shut. Obviously, one is already shut, so the door is shut behind you. You look around and you notice like 3 flaps at the top. 1, 2,
Fuck.
3. The flaps open up and a pinkish gas begins to fill the room.
What?
Right, what are these doors made of? What are these doors made of?
Wood,
Metal.
hopefully? Fuck.
Shut up. Metal my ass.
Melt it. Do fucking some Qui-Gon
That ain't how it works,
Jinn
Chief. That ain't
bullshit
how it
and
works.
Melt it with a lightsaber. Oh, come
That
on,
ain't gonna
man.
work.
Look. We're
Can
fucked. We're fucked.
Can I flip the table up and push it onto the wall where the gas is
You'd
coming
have to
out?
be holding it up a bit high.
I'll do it.
Okay, big Zyabot.
Make a
like
strength check. Make a
Guidance!
He's getting guidance. He's getting guidance.
5.
Uh-oh.
With guidance.
7, 8. With
5.
guidance? Guidance?
No, guidance means you get
No, so it's 5 plus
Oh,
the
shit.
d4.
5.
And then
so
plus
it's
what was
8,
strength?
8 plus a d4.
11.
11. So you're able to pick it up, but the table just drops down on the floor, and you're now very like strained from doing so.
Oh, for God's sake.
What's the lock like on these doors? Explain it to me.
What are the holes like?
Make an investigation check, Clarin.
We need the lock
I don't
picking
even know
lawyer,
what kind of
bro.
lock it is, bro.
Okay, so
yeah.
the doors looking at both doors, they cannot be opened from the inside. There is no kind of lock, but they have some kind of like mechanism that allows them to be shut and opened remotely.
Okay, how can I access that mechanism?
The mechanism is a wire that goes from, you can see from both doors, it goes from both doors to the center over here, up until like the top of the ceiling.
Well, cut the wires, cut it.
Someone with a bladed weapon, cut them.
I can do it. Wait, no, I can't.
Okay, who's gonna cut them?
I can't do it.
Wait.
No way, these guys have electricity, bro. It ain't possible. Okay, wait. Actually, no, don't cut them. I cast Firebolt on them.
Okay, make an insight check, Clarin, before you do so.
Okay, that makes sense. Okay, crit, nat 20.
Okay. Now, will cutting the wires lock you from ever getting out of the room, or will they suddenly just open up the doors?
I rolled a nat 20, so answer the question.
You will be locked in here if you cut the wires permanently. I don't think even they will be able to get in there.
All right.
Okay. What if we got our water skins and just put them in the hole, like plug them?
True.
Yeah, how do the holes work? Are they grates?
Yeah. They're metal flaps at the top. They're about they're like 1 feet like squares. I think that's the best way to describe them. Like square flaps with like rubber in a way. They're just like they're flapping open now that like pink gas is like filling up the room. At this point, the room is about like halfway filled.
How high are they? How high?
If you push the table up against the wall, you could all stand up and like be.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna suggest. So maybe we push the table up against the wall, and we just stuff them.
Yeah.
Agreed. We've got our rope.
I have a half-eaten magic mushroom that I'm not going to use, so I could just shove it in there, man.
Alright, so we're pushing the table collectively against the wall.
Yeah, you don't need the roll for that one. So you slide the table, it makes like a loud noise as it drags. The table itself is like a stone, so it's very, very incredibly loud. Push it against the wall. You all hop on, and what are you doing?
Stuffing it full of rope, stuffing the holes full of rope.
You all grab all your bundles of rope and just stuff all the holes filled with it. And then you notice that the gas is like still coming in very, very slowly, but it like obviously it's been slowed greatly. The room is already very, very well filled. Everyone make a con save with advantage.
Advantage, okay. I'm just gonna roll both at once, bro. Keep the shit easier. Wow, that's like terrible. How does that even happen?
I got first one was 7, and second one was 16.
Okay, you're good, Chip.
Rolled a 10.
Nice.
You're a 10?
Yeah.
You're good.
Oh, damn.
I rolled 11. I rolled 11.
I was shitting myself. You're good. And Zybart.
Yeah, I rolled 16.
Okay, yeah, you're all good.
Nice.
You all get slightly sleepy and you realize there's some kind of sleeping gas now.
Is this door the same as the other one?
Yeah, they're basically like exact opposite of each other.
Okay.
Can
I roll inside if the gas is flammable?
That could be
you
really.
Want to test that?
We're all dead if it is.
I will tell you now the gas is flammable, but I was kind of hoping Clarin would cast Firebolt.
How far up is the gas from the floor? Because it sinks, right?
Is it heavy in there?
It's like I want to say halfway through the room, so it's like a quarter of the room. So standing on top of the table, the gas is like below where the table is.
Everyone get on top of the
So
table.
you're all standing on top of the table now.
If we draw a box representing the room, Ryan, can you just like
from,
draw
like,
a line, like give us an RL?
Alright, wonderful. Alright, so we're all on top of the table. We're all outside of the gas. I'm casting Firebolt on the gas.
Oh, lucky.
Explode.
No.
No, we won't. No, we won't.
Gas is like, yeah.
I'm praying, bro.
Alright, lads.
Okay,
lads.
You cast Firebolt. Okay. I wouldn't. Like, you're definitely gonna take some form of damage from this, just because it's just like fire exploding, but it's not gonna be much. Like,
let me reword to be specific. I'm aiming Firebolt at the door.
At the door. Oh, okay, that's better to explain it. Okay. But
I should have been more specific.
I guess make a deck save. Like, something's happening here. Like, I wouldn't know what saving for to make. I assume Dex is probably the best one.
Yeah,
to make.
Dex probably makes the most sense. It's how other explosions work. Wow, that's terrible.
Oh my god!
Okay,
let's fucking go.
What'd you roll?
19.
19. Okay, you're good. You're taking no damage from this one.
Let's go, baby.
Anyone else?
14.
Okay, you're good.
I rolled. What did you roll?
I failed.
Answer the question.
You rolled in that one.
You rolled that one.
As if.
I got a 6, I think.
Okay, yeah, you failed. And so
I rolled an 8.
You also failed. Okay, so you take total 9 damage. Everyone, you have to take no damage. So the fire kind of like explodes throughout the entire room. Obviously, starting originally from the door. So the door is blown clean off. So there is no door anymore. And then there's no basically any gas in the room. The gas is entering the room too slowly to even fill it up. But the fire kind of like spurts out and blows like a bunch of like rubble off the ground, and it shoots out and hits Lycaon and Kraren, just grazing their faces, but doing a considerable amount of damage.
My face for taking more than half my health.
You hear a bunch of kobolds like screaming and shouting that their trap is broken. Roll initiative, everyone.
Oh, let's go.
Alright. Can I put the torch down the take some rope out, put the torch down the thingo, see if it explodes the thingo.
I'm fine. You throw a torch down one of the chutes, and you hear a loud bang, and the entire like dungeon shakes.
Oh god.
I got the others with like a big smile. Like, guys, I think it works.
you turn around, your eyebrows are gone. Guys, I think it worked.
Good job, lad.
His eyebrow doesn't have eyebrows.
Okay, Jip, what'd you get?
I have 13 in total.
Okay, Lycaon. Someone changed the music to some other kind of combat theme.
Here we go!
I wanted to ask you, but you said it too quickly, I don't know if it counts or not. If I was allowed to like shift and use my sword thing.
I'll allow you to use it, I don't mind.
Before they got
you can go for it. Just roll for it, and just tell me what you rolled for initiative first.
I rolled 21.
21.
God damn!
While Andrew's doing that, Zybar, what did you roll?
Is initiative?
Yeah.
9, 10 minus
9. And Kraren.
I'd put music on, but I don't really have anything.
Skirmish, I guess, is just like it just works.
I'll find it.
Or there's other ones. Deep Trouble.
No, Skirmish is playing for now. If you think of something better, put it in.
Play. Oh, you were playing. Are you playing it? Deep Trouble.
Skirmish.
Okay, sorry, it sounded like Deep Trouble. Sorry, what did you roll, Kraren, again? I forgot.
It was an 8.
8. There we are.
Shit rolls.
Okay, now let's grab the kobolds.
Alright, I'm gonna need some tanking happening, lads. I've got no health.
Gas chamber.
Fortunately,
the gas chamber.
I do have max health. I got lucky on my rolls, so we'll be good.
Fucking 21 or some shit.
My max health is 17 at the moment.
You'll be fine. It's just kobolds. There's no like funky bugs or anything.
The other door opens like at the same time as they begin to like flood the rooms.
Alright,
okay,
close up crossbow.
Just probably just draw this up. Doesn't matter too much from revealing this, but it's just like a tunnel like that. There we are.
Sorry. Alright.
Yeah, it is kobold number 2's turn, who enters the room and
Snake.
and ready to action with his sling. Lycaon, it's your turn.
Yep, I'm just rolling how much damage I take.
Ready is an action. They're not trying to kill us yet.
Well, bosses, they are.
They got a plan. They're planning something. They're devious.
I lost 4
Surely, Marcus, you summoned the sun.
Yeah, what did you roll for?
I already summoned the sun 2 seconds ago. Bro, just give me a few more levels. I'll summon the sun. I'll get Fireball.
Why is there a bag here called gas chamber?
That's to make it easier for myself for how I do encounters now. I just have a bag with everyone in it.
Okay, so I rolled 4 on my Crimson Right, I believe it's called.
Yep, so you take 4 max HP damage.
And do I take off 4 current HP as well, right?
Yeah.
Can I just use my action to drink a health potion?
Your action? Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. Wait.
Fuck.
I love the odds. No, we're all on top of it. Yeah, I'll just use the... Actually, no. I changed my mind. I'll use the bonus action to heal.
Yep.
Get a
And
potion.
then, yeah. And then I want to use all my movement to like blockade the door.
You grabbed the wrong guy. You grabbed the wrong guy. You got the wrong guy, officer.
Which door's been open? This one?
Both of them, but the one down here has been blown up.
Blockading this one's a good idea though.
I wanna, yeah, and like stand in front of it as well as doing the dodge action.
These two are absolutely shivering their timbers right now, bro.
Yep. That's Lycan's turn.
Yep, and I also get 8. Oh wait, I have to roll 1d4.
This.
Also 1d4 was up for the healing potion.
Yep. So 5.
Yep.
Request for the DM when editing this. When the guest starts entering the room, the fart sound effect.
I will add a fart sound effect.
Like
if I'm feeling good as well, I'll add like a meter for like how much the gas is filling up. I could have like a timer for myself for how much it was filling up by.
Add a clickbait title, bro. Easy.
Fart chamber of
DND
doom.
session gone wrong.
And then in brackets, the room was filled with fart.
High explosive shenanigans.
High explosive fart. Okay,
We're getting all the views, bro.
it is now the kobolds who can't be seen's turn.
They can't be seen.
They can't be seen. Oh my god! After the explosion, you hear rummaging down through the tunnels behind you. 2 place themselves over here, and 1 in the wall next to Lycan.
Does this wall even exist anymore afafter what we did here?
That's why you hear. That's why you hear them running around after the explosion.
Okay.
But okay, they're going to roll to. Where is my dice? They're gonna roll to attack.
Oh.
So they're gonna make 1 attack on Lycan with advantage because of pack tactics. Also, sorry, the kobold's ready action was to shoot when the kobold who can't be seen appear. So he's gonna shoot at Krarin.
Unlucky.
That's dog.
With advantage because of pack tactics.
He gets advantage with the pack tactics. He
He
still
misses.
Oh,
And now the kobolds who can't be seen. One's going to attack Lycan with advantage. 17 that hits. Roll for crit.
Oh, mate.
Oh, yeah,
Okay, you take. I'm gonna grab my d4.
Oh wait, they had disadvantage because of dodge, so it neutrals. Okay, it's still.
You are correct, but yeah, still hit anyway.
Yeah, it neutrals out, so you're good.
You know, good thing you kept track of that. Though. That's
Yeah,
what
I actually checked it because I wanted to see if you maybe forgot that it didn't.
Yeah,
cancel
like
out.
that's why we usually put like trackers on people, just so I remember. Because like otherwise I'm keeping track of too much stuff.
Definitely makes sense.
You take 2 damage as you like a little spear, you see like a tiny hatch open up, and then they spear poke through. They clearly had these hatches like prepared for this trap. It is now another 2 attacks. 1 on Jip.
Oh, here you go, buddy.
12 plus 3, 15. Does that hit?
No, I'm 16.
Okay, you're 16. Ho ho, baby. Okay, 1 target Cyber.
You're on YouTube.
Hold up.
Oh no,
I'm 18,
no,
guys. I'm 18.
No, yeah, we're all 18, yeah, or 18, 19, 20. 1 targets Zybar and rolls a 15, 16, 17. Does that hit?
18 AC.
Oh, fuck you.
Bro, you're overage? On God.
Chip, it's your turn, you bastard.
This little bastard thinks he's real funny and shit, so I'm gonna run up to him.
Yeah, he's like kind of giggling at you after like slinging his rock.
Yeah, bro, he thinks he's safe. He's not safe when I've got a quarterstaff in my hands, alright?
Roll the hit.
So, yeah, we're gonna obviously roll the hit, yep. And we roll a 7 plus fuck off, man.
What is that total?
7 plus 5? I don't know, man, I failed.
3,
Maths.
12. That hits.
Yeah!
Yeah, they need cover to survive.
Yeah, I think these guys might have 12 AC.
1d6. 1d6, here we are,
Based on their
baby.
deck, at least.
We got a 6
yeah.
plus 3.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
Your bonuses aren't even needed. He's killed.
Keep in mind, John,
you
can
run at him with your quarter staff as if it's a spear, and then basically go straight through his head and like just explode his guts, his brain matter all over the walls.
That's a blunt weapon. What are you doing?
What was that? Wait, what did you say before, Marcus?
If you two-hand your weapon, it deals 1d.
Oh, yeah,
It doesn't really matter here.
Yeah.
It's still your turn, Chip.
My
So
turn.
you used up about a 4 spaces of movement. You got another 4 right now.
Oh, bro, I could just make it here.
Yeah,
Boom.
you can. you exit around, and you swing your leg around the corner as you make your martial attack. I assume your martial arts.
Yeah,
attack.
of course. Unarmed attack, of course.
Right.
Here we go. Roll the hit. We get a
the
whopping.
Oh,
Fuck!
Maybe okay,
you pull a muscle on your leg, and you take 1 damage.
Damn.
like you swing and hit like the
leg.
you try to swing your leg around the corner and hit the corner itself and do like the biggest start, like you hit your shin against the wall, max speed. It is now Kobold number 4's turn, who attempts to stab Lycan with a scimitar.
There's a neutral roll because of dodge and pack tactics.
He rolled a
means
nat 1.
Unlucky.
Kills his friend.
He instead cuts his friend's head off because he's probably gonna roll more than. he swings at Lycan and his sword dinks off Lycan's armor and goes straight into his friend's head, like lopping it clean off. He is.
Jesus Christ.
He's gone.
Good job, Lycan.
Yeah, that's
Sorry,
all
Bart,
me.
it's your
All
turn.
me.
Step off this. Move to more or less the middle of the room. Can I hit him or no? Because I can't see him.
You
can't see him.
Okay, if he can hit through walls and
Well,
wait, can I see him? Is that a thing or
You
no?
can see him. Yeah, you can like
yeah.
you can just see like his arm like around the corner.
That's enough. That's enough.
mean,
All of the dead
He's
time,
gonna make
boy.
a wisdom saving throw.
Save
He
14.
fails. It definitely.
Oh, surely.
He hasn't been hit, so roll.
Yeah.
D8. So you have to
Yeah,
roll a 5 to kill him.
Oh, surely.
I mean, that's less than 50% chance, we'll say.
Ooh!
Oh, let's go.
A loud ding dong is heard, erupting from the dungeon. And Jip, even though like you're yelping in pain, when you look up to like clutching your leg, you see that the kobold has no head anymore, and it's been popped.
He's like questioning
nice.
like how he's like if he thinks he's done that or not. He's
He's like, was it the sound of me hurting myself? Crarian, it's now your turn.
I was going to use Burning Hands on these kids, but I don't think that's even necessary. You know what?
Just move away from the wall, bro, honestly.
Nah, I'll do something funny first. Can I cast Produce Flame in my hand and then just punch through one of the holes in the wall?
Dude, wait. What if you put it through the pipe so then this explodes?
It's already exploded.
Okay. Have they all exploded?
I would
Okay.
assume.
Yeah,
Okay,
it shocked the entire dungeon, James. That's all I'll say.
Well, I probably shouldn't be doing this because it becomes a
We are
spell.
gonna die of fart.
Alright, what do I even add to this? Because it's technically a melee hit, but it's also a spell.
Make a spell attack.
I
So
guess
just
so.
roll, Yeah.
Yeah, so it'd be +6 because it's a fire attack. That hits.
Yeah,
Big
that
damage, surely. What does Produce Flame do? I think it does 1d10 for me because I'm a pyromancer. Yes, it does.
Pyromancer, man.
1d10 plus 1, let's get him.
Let's go.
hits. I apologize if I cut
Surely.
your penis off.
Oh, 4 damage.
4
Damn.
damage. See, it's less of
Oh.
the damage, but more so that trying to target them scares one of them off.
And I'm just fucking
They
out
are kobolds are the biggest pussies imaginable. It's a shocker that these ones are attacking you because they think they had the upper hand.
Guaranteed. We out, bro. Alright. That's the end of my turn.
They thought an explosion inside of a small confined room would stop us. Yeah.
No way.
Lycan, it's now your turn. May God have mercy on this kobold.
Grapple him. Grapple him.
Grapple.
No, he'll hit you. No, it's not worth it.
I swing to chop his body directly in half.
Oh yeah, lengthways or heightways?
Heightways.
We go on the vertical cut.
No. Pick the diagonal. Get both of the best of both worlds. Yeah.
Right.
Like
Roll for stroke.
no one can hear me because I'm facing like the other direction and like all the commotion's going on. So I like break character and go, "Yo, peep this!" And I like swing to.
Hey, yo,
I
peep
just
this
swing to
one.
peep this one. And I swing to him.
Hit that bitch, surely.
Oh my!
He
So
doesn't. He
Marcus,
misses.
What do you
Yeah.
roll?
roll for stroke right now.
Oh, okay, sure. Let's see how this goes. We're good.
Oh.
11. Very
Well,
nice.
I'm robbing.
Yeah,
Okay,
you
okay.
swing your sword and get stuck along the wall because it's a bit too long, and you kind of miss, and the kobold kind of like giggles at you, but it's more of like a nervous giggle because he knows that he's gonna die soon.
Yeah,
it is the kobolds who can't be seen's turn, and they place themselves both next to Lycaon.
And they can move quick, bro.
It's less so that they have movement, and more so they can just choose anywhere they want to be along a wall.
They're in your walls. They're in
They're
your walls.
It's not that there's 2 of them. There is just a whole bunch of them everywhere. It's meant to be it's like a joke meant to be that if you see a kobold, there's always like 20 more you can't see. And they take free attacks on Lycaon. Now their attacks isn't based on how many is there. They always have free attacks. Where they are is just where they can target. Just to
Whose go is it now?
It is their turn, so they're going to make 2 attacks on Lycaon.
Whose go is it next?
Jip's turn.
Jip's turn. Of course it's Jip's turn. Surely I piss before it fucking comes my turn.
No, you're good. Okay, they're gonna make 3 attacks, all on Lycaon with advantage.
Oh, come on, baby. Come on. Oh, yes.
15, that misses.
No.
18, I hit. Roll for crit.
No crit.
I hate that you say that.
Okay, so that's so 1 hits, last attack. Miss, but with advantage, obviously. That hits, so you get hit by 2 spears, like shoot directly out of the holes from either like one from here, one from the other one. It's like a double entente attack. You take 5 damage from one, and from the other one you take 5. You take 10 damage total as you get like eviscerated.
You're still alive. Oh, you're 10 HP. You're chilling, bro.
I wanted to ask, does Marcus's explosion count to initiatives?
I'm not gonna count it. Don't worry.
Okay. All right. So
But for most parts, some traps, if you get hit by them, they will just straight up give you a minor wound. I will tell you that now.
That makes sense, I suppose.
It's just because like a lot of traps just don't do a lot of damage. Because you definitely don't want to get hit by them.
You just
and you come in just in time, Jip, as it is now your turn.
Brilliant. Right, so
you can get the fuckers in the walls if you want, or you can just get this kid.
True. How am I going to get this kid?
Oh, okay, just punch this kid then.
You won't be able to hit him. You're only able to hit him, Marcus, because you use like a spell.
Oh.
Not even if I stick my quarterstaff in and just jab it around a bit.
Jab around, they'll probably just grab it. a whole bunch of them just suddenly grab it and take it, and now you've got no weapon again.
I can't lose another weapon, man.
We'll get you something fancy later.
I'd love to see that. Jip stuffs his quarterstaff into the hole. He loses it, turns to Kararin, and Kararin just gives him this angry look, like really.
That was a gift from my mentor.
I think I'll move here and that's my turn, honestly. I think I'll just do that, yeah.
It is the kobold's turn, who attempts to make another scimitar attack on Lycaon with advantage due to pack.
It literally can't knock you down.
That's a miss. Roll anyway.
He won't crit. He doesn't crit.
Oh, he rolled.
Oh, it's so close.
You take. You take 4 damage total.
Low roll.
I'm chilling.
Zyabite, it's your turn.
What's the angle on this? Wait, I can't target them, can I?
No, unless you look directly into the hole, I guess.
But even then, is it really worth getting my eye poking out?
No. Keep in mind, they will skedaddle if all enemies are killed.
Is it just this one?
Yeah, he's the last guy.
Yeah, you just peek around the corner then.
Yeah, can I go here and hit him?
Yeah, you can hit him. Or what do you want to get him with?
All of the dead.
Gonna roll for it.
He's
failed.
trash.
Roll for damage.
Has he taken damage?
You got 40% chance to. No, he hasn't taken any damage. If he took damage, he probably died.
Yeah, that's probably fair.
Oh, let's go, mate.
Yeah, you peer around the corner, you point your hand at him like an Iron Man arc reactor, and then blood leaks out of his ears, his mouth, his nose, every orifice of his upper half, and then he collapses. You then hear a bunch of movement scattering around in the walls, and all the kobolds who can't be seen are no longer around. Or they could be, you don't know. They're always watching. They're in your walls, they're in your walls, they're in your walls.
We can't see them, but they can see you.
And that is another victory for the Cool Dudes Legends squad.
Yep, that's our name.
Let's go, boys.
What about the gold on the table?
The gold on the table? It's kind of scattered across all over the floor now and covered in a pink substance. So that was the
Such a
the
bait.
mist, but it's been also very scorched because of the explosion. There is about 25 gold pieces total, and XP is 50 XP each.
You want to give that? You want to give that to fucking Lycan because he needs to pay off that debt of his.
Yeah, it's a safe bet. Actually, you know what? How about I try something? Give me 30 of that gold. If I just like throw it at the ring, surely that pays it off.
Yeah.
Like surely.
Well, I need to meet the guy.
You are. So are you actually gonna do that?
Yeah, I'm gonna like shove the gold into the ring, see what happens.
You are correct. That is exactly how it works. I'm
too
shocked that you
smart.
said that. Yeah, you drop each coin in like individually, like to test it. Then you realize, oh wait, that's how it works. Because on the way up the mountain, Lycan, like he's like, oh yeah, we're 30 gold in debt, and it's because of that ring. And then you kind of gave him like a dirty look as well. You're like, I'm surrounded by idiots. And then yeah, you're pouring in the gold now, and once all 30 pieces are poured in, you hear a calming noise, and the ring returns to its black state.
I just like tap on the ring and go, hello? Is anyone in there?
No response.
Wait, how much XP did we get?
Change the music to Stealth and Cunning, and you received 50 XP.
Really?
Okay. How are we looking for here?
Honestly, if we can call it, that'd be fantastic.
It makes sense to call it.
Yeah. Okay, so the gang just survived a gas trap, and slaughtered their trappies, or I don't know what the word would be, trap makers, the kobolds. They just slaughtered them. Everything in the walls just ran away. They've entered the dungeon, and they're now exploring it. And we'll see what happens next session. I guess I'll end it here. Thank you.
Bye, love you.
Thank you.
I don't, but
Bye.